Welcome back to the comic book Babble-On, the Two Brothers comic book Babble-On. Nick's running a little late, but me and Hagen are here. What are we going to do tonight, Hagen?
Open Pokemon boxes.
And what do you got there?
It's my birthday today, and for my birthday, I got this Charizard and Venusaur book, and it's Charmander evolving into Charmeleon,
And what do you put in there?
into Charizard, and then Bulbasaur turning into Ivysaur, into
Venusaur. And he's got a binder for all his new Pokemon cards. We're about to bust some packs open, and then once we get done doing that, we're going to get to the regular schedule comic book programming, guys. We got a lot to talk about.
You can fit 300 cards in here.
So let's get it started, guys. Hit the like button while the intro plays. Let everybody know we're live, and stay tuned. Here we go. All right. So let's see who we got hanging out in the chat. Guys, make sure you share it out. Let everybody know we're live. We got some cool stuff to talk about tonight. We got Ruben Guzman hanging out. Got the new channel going. So excited about that. That guy's been a big supporter of all of us. So it's awesome to see him get a channel going. Chris Barrett, still a champ. James Sovic. I know he's excited about Pokemon card openings. Last Ronin, what's going on? Alan Breedlove, what's going on, bro? Chris Barrett said happy birthday. Say thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
And Alan said happy birthday. So what do you say to Alan?
Thank you.
All right. And Alan says, make daddy and uncle buy them 300 cards. He's got more than 300 cards to he's got probably like 20 packs to open tonight. Mimi's watching. She said, hey. And there's Uncle Nick.
We started without me.
Because you were so late.
Oh, okay.
Well, come on. Let's get started. Let's get some of these packs open. Stand over here in front of me so Uncle Nick can have some room to sit down. All right. So here you go. So this, hey.
Uncle Nick bought that for you, huh?
We're live. People are watching. So where'd you get this one?
From Uncle Nick.
Uncle Nick. So.
And here's Uncle Nick right over there.
Open it up. And what do we got inside?
Whoa.
Remember, you got to show the camera. So you have a 25th anniversary. That's a cool coin, man. It's got glitter on it. That's pretty neat. It's like a holographic coin.
Oh, what is this?
It's just an art card. That's pretty neat.
And then let's see how many packs are
Let's see how many packs are in there.
Got it? There's 92 packs.
Hold on. Let's see. There we go. We got one. Hold on.
Oh,
Here. Look at me. One.
Nick, not Nickwit.
Here.
There's Nick.
Two.
Two.
Ooh, we got Darkness Ablaze. So we have three packs in here.
Darkness Ablaze. This one's last.
All right. So what cards do we want to get out of these celebrations packs? We want Charizard,
Venusaur, and Blastoise.
That's right. So that's what we're hoping for. Let's see if we can get any of these. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And guys, we're just starting off with this because he just had his birthday, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to get this 6-year-old kid to wait until tomorrow to open all these Pokemon cards. So we had to go ahead and do this now. So we're gonna knock this out, let him have some fun, and then we're gonna get to the regular scheduled programming. All right, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we got. You ready? Look here. We got Yveltal.
I already have that card in my Pokemon box. This is my first one.
Diagla.
Oh, Surfing Pikachu
Surfing Pikachu.
GX.
Right on. And a clay doll. So nothing too big there, huh? We already have that Surfing Pikachu.
Yeah.
All right, let's give all the cards to Uncle Nick, and he can hold on to them over there. And put
I'm
them on
going
the
to go
table.
give them to Ellie at my house, okay?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys hear us good? Okay, cool. Thanks. Oh, you already asked them. Thanks.
Yep.
Oh, that's my first one.
What's up, Turk? Say hello, Turk.
All right.
Hello, Turk.
All right, here we go. And we got Xerneas.
Ho-Oh!
Ho-Oh. We like Ho-Oh, huh?
And the Pikachu, we already have that one.
Yep. The base set Pikachu and Cosmium. All right. So far, we haven't
just
pulled
separate
anything
these out?
crazy, huh?
No.
Nah, just stack them up. We're going to go through them tomorrow. All right, so this is the Darkness Ablaze pack. I think out of this pack, the shiny Charizard is the one you want to get.
Yeah,
You get the Shining Charizard. Uncle Nick gets to keep it.
Hey. Oh, Kyle said happy birthday. What do you say?
Thank you.
Turks also said happy
Guess the
birthday.
energy. What's the energy? Guess it.
Fire.
Look at the screen. Oh, dark.
Because it's Darkness Ablaze.
We got Fletchendeer, Gotharita, Kaboo, Shelmet, Panpour, Turducia, I don't know, Rukidi, Torchic, Vibrava, and Suicine. That was a good one.
Hey,
Suicune?
I like Torchic.
Okay.
I like the Torchic.
Well, good deal.
I think we should just do an hour-long of you mispronouncing Pokemon names.
Okay.
Right?
That's a Whack Comics video if I've ever seen one.
Look at that.
So,
That's
where
way
did this
too
come
cool.
from?
Um,
John at Syndicate Comics, my local comic shop. This was his birthday present. Syndicate sent this to Hagen for his birthday. So,
and I think none of you knew this. A jumbo card is in this thing.
yep. So he's got the jumbo card in there. So let me get this opened up.
King Bean says happy birthday.
Say thanks. What's his name? Corey.
Corey.
I was like, why did I kept
Say
spacing-
thank you,
spacing
King
on his
Beans.
name. Say I
Thank
know. I
you,
almost said King, and I was like, no, Corey.
Do you want me
Corey.
to pop those other ones open? Just pop the. It's up to you.
Yeah. Go ahead and. So Nick's gonna open up the other one he got, Hagen, and it's got the cool coin. And here, you can just show him this card. We don't have to pull it out. So he got this pack comes with that card.
The jumbo card. Oh, this one's
Show 'em the
really-
jumbo card.
Show the camera.
That is so wiggly. Can you see that? It's so wiggly.
All right, hold on.
Uh-oh, you dropped it.
Jumbo card down.
I'm stealing this pin. I'm not.
That's
even
pretty
giving it to
cool. It's a coin. It's not even a pin.
you. Oh, can Uncle Nick have that?
No.
Okay.
All right, so in here we got 4 celebrations. So this is the 25th anniversary packs.
And a Charizard pack.
Darkness Ablaze and a Battle Style. So
That's
what do we
the
open first?
This
You want to
one.
open these guys? All right, so let's run through the celebrations packs.
These ones are last.
All right.
Charizard's after this one. I've seen this Pokemon before.
Yeah,
In an ice water race.
Pay $20 and it comes with plastic coin.
they all do,
I
except
know,
for the
that's what-
ECBs.
Bunch of scalpers.
Here we go. Is this the pack that's going to have the Charizard?
I think.
Let's see. All right, so we got Dialga,
Second one.
Zekrom.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, that's our second full art professor's research that he's
Our
pulled.
second one.
Skeph's
And-
Comics Knowledge said Charizard.
That one's already in the book.
What's up, Skeff? So Hagen's opening up all his Pokemon cards he got for his birthday today. Here you go.
Thank you.
Are you really not going to wait and open that on the...
Oh,
Hold on, let me help you.
Sorry, I got it.
I just didn't know if we were. Yeah, I don't care. I was just
I
curious.
mean, you can. Yeah, go ahead.
Famous!
All right.
I opened it. First time opening a Pokemon pack by myself.
I wonder if this is the same exact deck. I just bought
All
two of
right,
them.
here we go. So we got Palkia from ADP. We got Groudon, Lunala, and we got birthday Pikachu. Happy
Eh.
birthday, Hagen.
That one's mine.
You got birthday Pikachu for your birthday.
Yay.
Here. Want help?
Yeah.
Skeff wants to know, what is your favorite Pokemon?
All of the legendary ones.
But what's your number one favorite?
Mew and Mewtwo.
Mew and Mewtwo?
Mhm.
It changes regularly. He loves Arcanine. He loves Magmar. What do we call Magmar?
Man, I'm an idiot.
The fire.
These are the same exact cards in both boxes.
Oh,
It's a
dude.
starter deck thing.
The fire chicken, that's what we call Magmar, remember?
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Who's that?
Lugia.
Lugia, holographic. We got Reshiram, holographic.
Surfing Pikachu.
Surfing Pikachu. And, ooh, we got the Groudon.
That one's cool.
That is a cool one. I don't know if we pulled that Groudon yet.
Comics and Death Metal said happy birthday.
Yep, say thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
Skeff said his favorite is Snorlax. Snorlax is pretty cool. We never pulled that big full art Snorlax, the gold Snorlax from the Chill and Rain packs. Maybe we'll get a chance at that today. You ready? Here we go. Leave all the trash there. It's fine. Here we go. All right, we got. Oh, come over here in front of the camera. There you go. So we got Cosmoem, Palkia.
Again!
Oh, we pulled the big guy again. We got 2 of the big golden secret rare Mews.
Oh, yeah. That one's going in my book.
Brandon, Looney Tunes fan. Is it your birthday too? Well, happy birthday, Brandon.
That one's going in my book.
Yep. So we have 2 of these secret rare Mews. Those are good ones. Let's see. Where did we put the sleeves at? There's the sleeves. Give those sleeves to Uncle Nick so he can throw a sleeve on that Mew for you.
Put that Mew
All
in
right,
the
look,
sleeve.
here we go.
We'll have to put it in the trash.
So we're gonna open up a Battle Styles.
Okay, Nick said he's going to put it in the trash.
He's full of crap.
I know it. I was about to say he's kidding.
Yeah.
That's fake.
Look, we still have all those and all of those.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the back. And guess the energy. Look at the screen. Hurry up.
What? One.
Fire, water, leaf, electric, psychic, dark.
Dark. Psychic.
All right, so we got a Cacturn, Rapid Strike, Double Energy, Experience Share, Blip Bug, Pawniard, Mankey. We like Mankey. Sizzlipede.
Made out of Play-Doh.
Baltoy. Ooh, reverse holographic Horsey. And Phalanx is the rare. So that was kind of a. What do you think that one was? Wah, wah, wah.
I can do this.
There you go. Good job.
That one was not tight.
Throw the trash.
All
right, here we
I
go.
could just see through this card. I saw through it.
All right, 4 to the back. Look at the screen. Guess the energy. Hurry up.
Darkness.
Dark. Water. Oh. All right, we got Old PC, Aridos, Doug Trio, Dieno, Passium, Bumblebee, Vanillin, Gothica, Yellhorn, and Lugia.
Look at that Lugia.
Look at that Lugia.
It's not even holographic in it. It looks so cool.
Uh-huh. All right. So, here you go, Uncle Nick. So, get your other pack there. So, show this one off. So, this is the pack you got from Uncle Nick. It's got the special Surfing Pikachu coin and the Zacian V or Zacian X, something or another.
Let's pull it out.
Hold on. Oh, that is a pin. That's not a coin, Bubba. That's a pin.
What?
So that'll poke you if you ain't careful. All right. Oh, get those packs.
Daddy, this is the Pokemon that I saw in the show.
We'll show them.
So he's got this pin, and the clouds move and
See
hide the balloons, and it can be Surfing Pikachu or it can be the birthday Pikachu.
Can I move it?
Yeah. Don't pull those things off the back. It'll poke you. Here, pop that card up. So we got a Chilling Rain. We love those packs.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a Vivid Voltage. That's another good set. We still need to pull that big Pikachu.
I saw that. I saw this Pokemon
Well, that Mew
in the
is
show.
a $67 card.
We got 2 of them too.
Daddy, I saw that Pokemon in the show.
All right. So what do we open first?
You
You want to open up these? Okay.
I'm gonna open up this one.
Okay.
That's a cool little.
Let me do it so we can just hurry up.
Oh, I don't want to do the card trick.
What's up, Art Chemist? Today is
I don't want
Hagen's
to do the
birthday
card trick.
party,
Okay.
and he's finishing up his packs of Pokemon cards.
Dialga, Zekrom, Flying Pikachu V, and Reshiram.
We have another Reshiram. We have dual
Let me
Reshirams.
get it for you.
Reshiram.
You got it? Those aren't going to turn like those other ones. These are better made packs, I think.
Do you want Uncle Nick to open some up so you can pull them out for you? Can we just get them started?
Yeah, there you go. That'll work, Nick.
I'll just barely start them.
All right, here we
This one's gonna
go.
be good.
Ooh, Kyogre,
I already have that one.
Xerneas,
And the Pikachu.
Pikachu. Uh-oh. What? You got Team Rocket's holographic Zapdos. We don't have that one. Good job. That one's a good one, dude. That's going to look cool in your binder. You don't have that one yet.
How much is that one? Like $4, $5?
Oh, I don't know. It's
$10,
just he doesn't have it. So in these packs, they're here.
Oh, it's Zapdos. I don't know why I
Yeah.
was thinking Electabuzz.
So in these packs, they put they put cards from like. Hold on, look. Do this. Take it
Uncle
right
Nick's
here,
already got it done.
and then you just pull it like this. There
What's
you
up,
go.
Lost in Comics?
They cannot.
Hold on.
I feel something good in here.
All right.
I think so too, buddy.
I'll feel it. I can feel that.
So they take Pokemon cards from all the packs
feel
from the
that
last 25
something's
years.
good in this
So like the
thing,
base set
that
Charizard,
thing.
Blastoise, Venusaur's
Feel
in
it.
here.
I can just.
Uh-oh. That Mountain Air sent $5 to Daddy and said, "Happy birthday to you." What do you say?
Thank you.
No,
He
look
sent
at them
you-
say thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
He sent you $5.
Yay!
But you get about $4.20. though.
Yeah. Xerneas,
Kyogre.
Kyogre, another full art professor's research, and Cosmog.
I'm so mad. I spent $11 a pack of these, and both are their starter decks, so they're exactly the same thing.
That sucks, dude. Remember what I showed you?
Yeah.
And there's not even like a cool card in here other than the front one.
There you go. Double trash.
Oh well. Hagen, do you want the coolest cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daddy, can I look through them?
Hold on. Guess the energy.
I bet you it's yellow.
Psychic.
Oh, fighting. All right, look through them. Tell us what we got. Let's see. Just look through and see if there's anything cool. So we got, so far, nothing super big. You can skip all the way to the back and just look at the good ones if you want to.
Yeah, those are the best.
Zacian and
We pulled that. That's the box.
Regirock.
That's the box
hand me
we
the box,
pulled
I'll
this
pop it
card
over.
out. We pulled this.
So give all these to Uncle Nick.
Okay.
Here, look, Bubba. Those are the best ones.
No.
Those are Dragon Ball cards.
Oh, we still have one more celebrations.
There's a bunch in there too.
Yeah, no, we still have one more from this pack. Hold on.
I saw some black.
Yeah, that was the code card.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that one's got a really cool.
Ready? Cosmog, Lugia,
Yay.
Professor's Research,
Yay.
and Yveltal. I don't know what that one is.
Every time someone pulled this card, they liked how the arms.
How he's writing on the card art.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Whoa,
Let's
that's
give-
a holographic Professor Research. That's Professor Oak.
We got the alternate art over there too.
Well, these were all from that one pack.
Yeah.
All holographic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guess it.
Ground.
Leaf.
You have not been right one time, bud.
Let's just look at the back.
Oh!
Liepard and Steenie.
Oakenitnik.
That is the best card you've ever pulled.
No, the Mew is the best one.
Oh. All right, there you go, dude.
All right. So this pack here has the big Charizard. Hold on.
Look at that. That is cool. I want to show you the Charizard.
Okay, show it to him.
Look at that. Jumbo card, little card. Right there. Daddy,
Oh.
let me get
Get
the
your jumbo card out. Show that one to him.
Look at that. These jumbo cards are so wiggly.
Yeah.
I don't know how that. Oh, I think there's a.
Be careful, bud.
Daddy, we need to get more of these and then we can play a game with these.
Yup.
We'll have Pokemon.
Those are expensive.
We'll have Pokemon game with them.
Get the packs out. Get the packs out.
I don't know.
That was a
What do you
Charizard
got there?
mini.
What pack is that? Darkness Ablaze.
Okay, let's open it.
Oh, there you go. Got them all out of there?
Yeah, I'm not going to do the card trick.
Okay, you don't have to do the card trick.
Take
Are you
the
trying to
code
lose
out?
into it?
Okay,
You can just, if you want to, are you going to show them all of them?
yeah. Oh, holographic. Ground energy.
Hey, Hagen, do you think Pikachu gets wet whenever he goes surfing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's a cool card. Hey, I want to put that one in my book.
Okay. Give those to Uncle Nick Nick.
Why don't you ask the people watching what their favorite Pokemons are? Can you ask them?
All right, here we
that are
go.
Watching what their favorite Pokemon are?
We got Reshiram. We got Groudon.
Oh, I like that one.
Whoops.
Lunala. Uh-oh, hold on, look. Uh-oh. Woo!
The Venusaur!
That's the Blastoids.
Blastoise.
You pulled the Blastoids.
This is the one we wanted.
Yeah, we
That
got
your-
a base
that
set.
your
Good
hand-
job.
Your finger hit
That
my
goes
pee.
in a
Sleep.
yeah.
Your finger hit my pee part.
It's okay. I didn't mean to.
I can't believe we pulled that.
Dude, high fives. You've got the Blastoids.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hope this one has the Charizard and
Well,
the Venusaur.
JT Gamer says his favorite Pokemon is Pikachu. You love Who are you dressing up for? It's Halloween.
Pikachu.
All right. Here we go. I know. I've never pulled like a Blastoise ever.
Ground.
All right. You want to just look at the back, the good ones in the back? Lickalicky, and Sharam. And you've already got all of these. Look, it's a sleeping Onyx.
Oh.
There's so many holographic cards in these.
Yeah, now they do holographic and reverse holos on everything. Where's the rest of the cards? Oh, here you go. All right, so we're down to our last 3 packs of celebrations. Are we going to pull the Venusaur? Are we going to pull the Charizard? You already got the Blastoids, so if you don't get the other 2, it's okay, right?
Until it's not.
He's not convinced.
What if we pull all 3 of them?
Dude, if we pull all 3 of them, then I think that means you're a better Pokemon trainer than Leonhardt.
Who gets Pokemon stuff sent to him for free?
Yeah, well.
All of the Pokemon packs. So it's kind of unfair. You would be way better than him.
All right, here we go. Reshiram, Kyogre, Lunala, Cleffa, wah, wah.
But it's still like the Venusaur.
It's the holographic, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see if we can do it.
We got 2 more to go.
Okay, Nick, can you start this one?
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to do it and be lucky?
Because those ones are sealed better.
Okay. Uncle Nick will start.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, that could be one of them. It could be. Groudon. Xerneas. Ooh, look. Salaggio. Let's look at the bottom. Hold on. We got to be easy. We got to be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Birthday Pikachu.
Yay!
We've got like 5 of those now, huh?
That's so many.
All right. Let's see. Last pack, okay?
Okay.
Last pack.
You got a ton of these Groudon.
Yeah, they almost come in every pack. Throw the trash.
That's a lot of trash.
All right, here you go. You ready?
Mhm.
Let's see. All right, you ready? Here we go. Pull it off. Zekrom. Cosmog. Professor's Research. Got to pull it easy. Just a little bit at a time. And another Cleffa.
Boo!
What was your favorite card we pulled tonight?
The Venusaur and the Mew.
You mean the Blastoids? Yeah, Blastoids and Mew. Dude, you pulled a secret rare Blastoid or secret rare Mew, and you show them to the camera. Get them up kind of close. Hold one in each hand.
Now tell them you'll sell them for about $300 a piece.
Look at that. We have 2 of those Mews now. You got 2 of those, and you got the Blastoids.
That's actually the most expensive card in the pack.
Hey, can I put these
No,
in
there's
the...
an Espeon
I wanna
that's like
put these in
$300.
Oh, when I was
Yeah,
looking at
look.
TCG and I sorted, that one was the highest.
The
Oh,
Mew?
the jumbo
Oh, okay.
card fell.
So
There's supposedly an Espeon that's like a $300 card, I heard, but I don't know.
well, that was really cool, dude. Are you excited?
Mommy, we got the blue Mew and the Ibis
Blastoids.
Blastoise V1.
Hey, can you come tell everybody watching? Thank you for all the happy birthdays.
I gotta put these cards
He's
in.
got to put them in his binder.
Be careful. That one's $60.
Yeah, easy. There you
I don't
go.
know how much Blastoise is. Probably rare.
Probably like 25 or 30.
That's still cool. Oh, Espeon Gold Star. That's cool.
Yeah. That's the one that's worth like
I wanna put
$300.
The Pikachu.
Hey.
in.
Remember, I told you tomorrow when we get up, me and you'll come up here and we'll put this together. But right now, I need you to tell everybody thank you for watching and tell them night night. You're going to go to bed. Me and Uncle Nick are going to finish our show, okay? Hey, tell everybody on the camera. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
What are you telling? What do we say?
Thank you. Collect your...
Hey, you need to go get your mama and take her to bed. Mommy's tired.
Hey, do you want some really cool cards to look at while you get ready for bed?
No, Nick.
I'm trying to tell him that these are better.
He needs to go to bed. He's
this-
not looking at more
Well,
cards.
he can just have these two.
Just leave him right
Dang.
there with the rest of his cards. You got all your cats out of here?
I'll snuggle up to a cat.
Put that one over there too.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Thanks for hanging around, guys. I don't know how many people we got watching because I can't see on here. I don't think it tells us. Oh, we got 13
Yeah.
watching. So
we know there's a lot of other people got stuff going on. I've been coughing. What's up, Edison?
yeah, so we appreciate you guys letting Hagen open those cards up.
And see, I was gonna open up a card pack. That's what I was telling Dustin. I bought 2 of these because they were there. And again, I don't really know much about cards, but it was the only Dragon Ball cards that they had. It's just the starter deck, which means they're the same exact like card for card for card. So I bought 2 of them, and there's no like even on the back, dude. It tells you exactly what's in the pack, and I didn't know.
I didn't think about even checking, dude. That sucks.
It is what I mean. It's not the end of the world. I've been pissed if I'd spent a lot of money on it.
Yeah.
So, oh well. What do you guys want to chat about? Justin is at Baltimore Comic. Man, I'm dealing with some allergy stuff. Baltimore Comic Con,
Sure. There we go.
and I'm tired.
Anytime, Dustin. The only problem is when the grown adult opens non-nostalgic cards.
My cards are nostalgic, son,
Dragon Ball cards are kind of new.
but they're this nostalgic to me. Why you got to define what my nostalgia is?
Dude, what do you think? You just get to like collect however you want to?
By the way, somebody earlier this week, I'm not going to name names, but they're watching. They probably know, posting that stuff, and then you commenting, just dogging some new stuff coming out. Talking about NFTs. And I'm like, like whatever. But don't yak somebody's yum. Let's
I
talk
will-
about that.
I will yak all over someone's jump. First, I want to show off my new pickups.
Okay, you show off your new pickup. Then we're gonna talk some stuff.
I got, if you guys follow us on Instagram, this is the 25th anniversary Virgin cover for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Picked this up in the 9.8. Does not fall in the lines of like big, huge books that I said I was going to try to start going after. But this is a book I've been after in a 9.8. I've got a raw copy that probably could hit a 9.8, but I got this cheaper than it would have cost me to send that in and get it graded. So I just love that art. It almost looks like an actual picture. So super cool book. I picked that up. Really, really happy about having that. And then for my pull list, one book this week, Never Never issue number 4.
What? They actually shipped a book to somebody?
I know. I mean, well, Diamond did.
Regardless.
Yeah, Diamond did. This never came to Heavy Metal, through Heavy Metal. I picked it. It's on my pull list at the shop. And then I got one because I pre-ordered this the first day it was available, day one. I pre-ordered this. And it's still sealed, so.
And I pre-ordered that one and the original one. And mine will show
Aren't
up
these
next
going
week.
for like crazy money?
They were at upwards of $250 at one point. So I don't
Dude.
know.
That's crazy. Should I sell mine? Like,
Why not?
I don't
You know
e-
they're doing a second print. So
yeah.
and omnibus collectors don't actually care whether they're first print or second print.
Right. I mean, I only paid $70 for this, so if I could get it for like 200 out of it, like that'd be cool.
I didn't even pay that. I think I paid $35 for mine because Organic Price Books has such a deep discount.
Or
I hope you cut this month.
or how about I don't hawk this thing
Don't be a dirty flipper.
and I open this bad girl up. That's why I bought it. Because oh my goodness, look
Man,
at
it got
it.
beat up in shipping though. Look at the top there.
I mean, the whole thing, I think it's just the way the slipcase put together. I don't know.
It's probably the way. Oh no, they're using.
Look at this.
Definitely open and reading it. Because once that second print comes out, dude, these things aren't going to be $200-300 books anymore. Trinity.
Smell.
I can't smell. It does smell.
Ooh. If you have not read this story,
You
it's,
said
it's
the
pretty
texture
good.
on the cover.
Yeah, on the front here, it's got the teeth.
Oh,
You see the teeth?
yeah.
So that's pretty neat. And then on the back, this is like embossed.
Lost. Yeah, that's pretty
So you got the House of Slaughter symbol there that we now know gets tattooed on them as
cool. Dustin, I
they
think you
come
should
in.
get that junk tattooed on you, dude.
and yeah,
Do it for the
it did
content.
get a little beat up. So like paying $200 for one that's sealed, like bro, it might still be messed up. But yeah, I love
What's up, Devo?
how put together these are. They did the same thing with Power Rangers,
Yeah.
and I've got all of those. I've got 2 different covers for your Volume 1 and Volume 2. But I mean, these things are fantastic, man. Boom Studios does a great job on these deluxe hardcovers. And there's another one that's on FOC right now, guys. The slipcase for Once and Future.
Oh, yeah.
The slipcase for Once and Future is gnarly. If you guys remember Once and Future issue number 1, the New York Comic-Con exclusive from 2019, it was just King Arthur, the skull
Yeah.
with the crazy looking gold crown. That's the slipcase for Volume 1 of Once and Future. So I pre-ordered that this week.
Did you do it through your LCS?
I did.
Dude, what? I'm not being.
I know. I just
Like,
I didn't think about it. I
dude.
immediately saw it and I was like, oh.
Like literally $35 you probably would have saved.
And
I get support.
going forward, I'm probably going to do that because these things are so expensive. And I bought the exclusive deluxe hardcover, so it's like $100.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if that was available through
It should
Organic.
be.
I don't know if it was a previous world exclusive because it did say exclusive. So that slipcase may have. I don't know if it was just
But
available.
they ordered through Diamond in previews.
Okay.
Yeah. They're nothing like. They're basically just like an online LCS.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm super pumped about having that. The Berserker hardcovers better be nicer. I don't know. I don't know. They did. Boom Studios did put out that they were doing a Volume 1 Power Rangers Deluxe with the hardcover slipcase. They've already put those out before, and it's literally pretty much this. I think it's the same exact covers that I already have. It just has a slipcase, and I don't even need the slipcases honestly because For those, I'm only missing one volume of those hardcovers, and I want them all to display the same. So to have another volume 1, then I have 3 of them, and then that one doesn't fit with the rest. I don't know.
Yeah. So real quick, Dan, what's up, Dan? And then Toad, what's going on, Toad? And then Terry Bond said he really liked our video we did Friday. Sorry about the audio on that.
Thanks for enjoying that.
And then he said, but he didn't know it was that much to grade book. So it's not as much as Dustin mentioned, but he's going to fast track them. So there's a lot of
caveats. So I added fast tracking to every one of my books. So that's $15 additional to the original price. Plus, I was including shipping. So for me to send off, I think it was like 13 books. No, it was like 9 books, 8 or 9 books, fast tracking. Plus, some of those had to go in the economy tier because of the age. They were pre-1970. They were 74 and under. So those have to go on a higher tier, and that costs more. Plus, with the shipping there and back, I figure it's going to be about $500, round. Plus my shipping or my pressing fees. But it's not super cheap, but if you're looking at it as a long-term investment, I had that Marvel Spotlight #6, paid $5 for it. I'm spending probably a total of, I don't know, $55 to get it pressed and cleaned, graded, shipped there and shipped back. It's probably gonna be like $55 just, breaking it down. But if it comes back a 9.0 or better, the book's worth over $2,000. So I kind of look at it like that. But we don't send books off that much because it is expensive. And the wait times have been so crazy. Yeah. I've obtained so much stuff that I want to send off to get graded. I've got a short box full of stuff that I want to send off. But I've just had to, basically wait. And now that I've been moving a lot of my collection, I've kind of had some extra funds. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to put that into taking care of some of these books that need to be graded. Not need to be, but for me, I want them to be graded because of what they are, value, and for displaying purposes. I have the slab wall. If you guys follow us on Instagram, I posted a reel earlier showing you guys my slab wall. Some of that stuff's going to have to be swapped out for some of these new books I got coming in because I can only fit so many on there. And I'm not going to do a third row, I don't think, unless I have enough to just throw all of them up there at one time. I don't want to have a piece together third row. But yeah, so, for me, it's not something I do very often. I am going to be sending off a few books that I'm going to do once a month. I'm going to do a walkthrough on. So Walking Dead #1, I'm going to take that to my LCS next week. That Walking Dead #1, 9/6.
It's going to come back as a
first print.
Won't counterfeit come back out like a purple label?
They wouldn't grade it if it was a counterfeit.
No, they do. They grade.
No, they won't.
Counterfeit TMNTs.
I thought that they didn't grade that.
No, they do.
You hand me that open water? Okay.
The open water.
It's a first print. It's a first print, and it's the real deal. But I'm really, really thinking it can come back a 9.8. So I'm going to do that one via walkthrough. So hopefully that one will come back, within a week, maybe 2 weeks at the most. But it's going to run me about $160 for shipping there, shipping back. Plus, it's like $130 for the walkthrough fee. So unless it comes back a 9.8.
Then they're gonna
take 3% of the total value. So
I still don't know how I feel about that sometimes.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
it's taking extra time or effort. Whether it's,
I think they look at it as like, oh well, we're making this book worth more money for you to sell and make more money, so we're taking our cut too.
Yeah,
it's just like a presser. Pressers charge more. No, to press and clean a Hulk 181.
In my opinion, I think that's a little bit different. Because they're literally taking your book, putting it in a moisture chamber. Like they're going to
put more work into it.
Caution, like if you send me Never #5 to press, okay, I'll replace it if I mess it up.
Yeah.
You send me a Hulk 181 in a high grade.
Yeah.
I'm going to be careful. Plus they carry insurance on it and stuff. So
right.
But like CGC, I don't know. It just it's weird.
Ryan says, well, hold on. Dan De La Torre, what's going on, bro? Says, to make room, you can send me your extra copy of 181. I only have one copy, so I don't have any extras.
Justin picked that one up.
Ryan, Yeah, I sold the other one to Justin. That one's already gone. What if it drops? How much of a drop puts you under? The Walking Dead 1, I think it can
Be
go
like
as
half?
low as like a 9.2, and then I would still have paid
Oh, I see.
a market price for it. I mean, as cheap as I got that book. So but I don't think it will. I really don't. I don't see how it could.
I think there were some other things. Keep going up.
$20. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, JT Gamer. Oh, sorry. So scroll up. I saw a question, but we missed it.
Hold on. Let's see.
And this may be something. Should I take Stanley Amazing Spider-Man from Faster? What do you mean? Are you talking about running it, or reading it, or collecting it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're reading it, I would say take your time and enjoy it. Collecting it,
I'd probably go fast because it's going up.
Yeah. I mean, if you got the money to just collect, to buy them up quick. Yeah.
But I would see what other people in the chat say about ASM in terms of reading it and stuff. Like Ryan would be a good person to ask about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Chris. Collect it fast, read it slow.
There you go. And let the good times roll. Stifler, you don't know about that.
No, that's from
Sit back, take it slow, and let the good times roll.
That's with
Stifler from American Pie.
Yeah, I couldn't remember
Sean William Scott.
But the eyebrows dude is in there. I feel so bad. I need some Sudafed.
So some news came out today from Image Comics.
Yeah, extra dropped yesterday.
Okay.
No more second
No
prints.
more second or third or fourth or fifth prints. What do you think about that?
What it's what it's due to, right?
Well, yeah, because they can't. They're because there's a shortage or whatever. Is there a shortage on
papers? Like these printers can't keep up, and there's a paper shortage because of the supply shortage and labor shortage.
Well, the supply shortage is due to the labor shortage. I mean, it's not like we don't have the stuff. We just can't get people to go to work.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's really messed up. So,
do you think it? But as a collector, like outside of the fact that of whatever reason why, like whatever, if people would just get up and go to freaking work, we'd all be in a lot better shape. But
yeah,
I personally think it's cool. I think it's a good thing.
Doesn't bother me a bit.
It doesn't bother at all. But I think that reducing the amount of printings, is.
Alan, I think it was delayed 100% across the board. At least that's what Todd said.
Yeah, I think I confused myself. I like that they do the second, third, and fourth printings for the fact that if you don't have a book on your pull list, and oh my gosh, it's a great read. You hear everybody talking. That Chicken Devil is a great example. I heard everybody talking about it. I'd never heard of Chicken Devil, but everybody was talking about it and how cool of a story it was. Well, I'll be daggum if you're going to go find a Chicken Devil in the shop. But I went in last week and the second print was there. Yeah. So I was able to pick up the second print and read it. So I like it for that fact because it gives us a chance because, there's no spec craziness on, I guess, as of late there was. After Something's Killing the Children, having all those printings go nuts. All the other printings are, for everything. But it just gives you a better shot at actually being able to pick one up to read it. If you didn't hear about how good the story was because a lot of people, I know there's got to be a lot of people out there that wait and they look and watch YouTube channels and stuff and see people's reviews and they pick up books and read them based on whether their favorite whoever said it was a good read, and so for a lot of that stuff, those extra printings help out a lot with that. Now, if you're someone who likes to pick up the first print for monetary value, that's going to be a good thing for you because that's going to make those first prints a lot, worth a lot more because that's the only way you can get it, unless you want to get it digitally. But
low print run. Yeah, and that's the thing is like there's plenty to go around.
Yeah,
but
there's no such
there
thing.
Are people pre-ordering 100 copies of stuff.
There's no such thing as a low print run. I mean. That is, there's no such thing as.
I don't know. There might be some DC books where they're low.
I mean, to me, if they're shelling out 50,000, 60, 75,000, like, come on, dude. You know, you want to know what a low print? I mean, hell, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first print #1 was 3,000 copies. That's still a hell of a lot of copies.
Yeah, you can find those everywhere still. I mean, not everywhere, but you know what I mean. Like they're popping up for sale all the time.
Yeah, but there's not 3,000 copies out there anymore.
No.
But I mean, that's still a lot of copies now compared. See, when people say low print run, it's low print run compared to Berserker. Yeah, it's a hell of a low print run. You know, compared to King Spawn, it's a hell of a low print run probably compared to House of Slaughter that's coming out next week. You know, I'm sure there's people that are banking on House of Slaughter thinking it's going to be catching lightning in a bottle the second time, but
not with these exclusive
no,
stuff that are
I know my shop is ordering over 1,000 copies, just one shop, to get those 1,000 copy exclusives. These 1,000, 1 in 1,000 exclusives. You want to talk about high print runs? If there's a 1 in 1,000 exclusive, bro, low print run is not even in. Cannot even be in that same sentence. There's no way. So, you know, I don't know.
Do you think that one will sell for more than the Berserker one from earlier this year?
I think it will, because I think a lot of people got high on Berserker to start with, and then it just kind of filtered out. But you know, I mean, like if you look at like the Turtles, you know, the tail end of the Turtles where it started working into the 90s. At that time, TMNT Adventures was out at the same time, and those were the books they were focusing on the most. So those last like 10 issues of TMNT, those were low print run. I think those were lower print runs than issue #1 was. Yeah. Those are hard to find. Those are low print runs. But, you know, I can't see anything nowadays being a low print run. I mean,
and Terry, yeah, guys, I need some Sudafed. My whole stuff is just starting to stuff up, and every time I go to talk.
How's your arm bruises, man?
Oh man, let's see. They kind of were tender.
My kid got this full Nerf automatic Nerf gun, and he was lighting Nick up today.
I got Andy Good a couple times. But yeah, and like, so why the second print are worth more than the first print? And there's very few and far between. And it's like this knee-jerk reaction that causes it. There's nothing true.
Hold on, I'll explain to you why real quick. You ready? This is the answer.
Low print run, but and again, not all of them are.
No, it's not. Sometimes it's cover related. That has a lot to do with it. But you know, a lot of times, if you look at like
Berserker,
here we go.
Third print gold or foil.
No, I got one right here.
$70.
Say Never Never issue number. Say something happens with Never Never. Now, of course, we all know Peter Pan's already been in movies and everything. Did you see that Key Collector put out a freaking alert because they're doing a Barbie movie? Really?
Whatever.
So we're just gonna add like the Barbie book as a key? Like Barbie ain't been around longer than the comic book. Like, what in the hell are we doing here? We're just gonna push out anything now?
Hey, they just did a Netflix My Little Pony.
Whatever, dude. I swear. I am so like, what in the world are they doing? But you know, say like Once in Future. Once in Future was a series that a lot of people thought that a lot of people jumped on. We all thought it was great at first. I really enjoyed it. I still think it's a great series, but it went through 8 print runs on that first issue #1. Well, at some point,
in which is
comic shops.
I have the first 5 print run of first 5 because I love the covers. They were cool. And then what you're about to say, I'm like, I cannot believe I don't have that one.
So when you get to 8 print runs of that book, and that book really fell off quick as far as like, you know, the spec and the value and everything. The issue #1 dropped down to like a $10 book within like a month or 2. Yeah. So, but they were still printing, you know, multiple printings. So by the time they got to the 8th print, a lot of shops weren't even ordering it. And if shops aren't pre-ordering it, they're not going to print a ton. Yeah. So by proxy compared to the first few printings of that issue number 1 of Once and Future, the 8th print was a low print run. So that 8th print of Once and Future number 1 is the most expensive one,
which is crazy
because it's harder to find. There's not as many out there compared to the others. That doesn't mean there's not 20,000 copies.
And what's
or
funny
whatever.
is I went to Haven and I literally went through the back of the dollar bins, pulled out the 8th print, and I said, Josh, put this on your wall. It's a lot more expensive than your dollar bin.
I sold mine. I mean, I had the whole run of Once and Future, but that was the only one worth anything.
Yeah.
And it's worth like $400.
I can't believe I don't have it because I have every other one.
Yeah, and it's like $400. Well, Sands wanted to buy the whole set from me because he wanted the 8th print. So I was like, all right, $350, because I know if something ever happens to it, like he runs his auctions and stuff, so I know he's going to make money on it. But, you know, I sold the whole set for almost what just the 8th print was worth, because that 8th print was worth that much. So there are times where, you know, you're going to have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th printing, whatever, be worth more than the first printings because, you know, by that time they were printing that one, nobody cared anymore. And then all of a sudden something happens with the book. And now, oh my God, this is the most rare copy of this series. It's just like that Something's Killing the Children, number 5, black and white. That was the lowest printed cover of the series. Does that mean that was like 500 of those books printed? No. But compared to all of the other covers of all the other issues, that one was the lowest printed. So low print run is something that is just going to be in comparison to something else. Like it doesn't mean that there's only 200 copies of the book out there, or 500 copies of the book out there. Now there are those exclusive that are like 500 print runs, but who knows? I mean, my God, how many times are they going to reprint these Miko Soo Young Last Ronin number 1s? I mean, we're on the 3rd or 4th time now that they have those Miko Soo Young Last Ronin number 1s in stock again. So, I mean, really, I don't know. You know, when I had a couple of extra copies of some of my Turtles Volume 1, and I sold them on my Whatnot. And, you know, I put on there, like, you know, these are lower print run than the rest of the series. And I think if you describe it that way, like I wasn't making out like there's only 50 of these out here. I was just saying, you know, is compared to the rest of the series, these are lower printed than the rest of the issues, because at that time we were all the way up into 93, I think. And the Volume 1 run was not the concentrated on series at that time. They were really, really pushing on the adventures, because that went closer and hand in hand with the cartoons, which at that time was what really was making the money for the TMNT. And so, you know, there's times where you can say that, but I think you need to be able to like say, like, you know, it's compared to this, like, but to make out like there's only 25 copies of it out there, like, no. I don't think anything modern has a low print run. I really don't. I mean,
unless you're talking like a store exclusive, and something that's beautiful, like the Last Ronin. What was the one that was Darren Bartley?
Yeah, Darren Bartley's. Yeah,
I mean, you know, like sure, but anyways, so JT Gamer, you asked how many you should read in a night. So right now I read a ton. I'm like
I read one Fantastic Four book a day because it takes me like 45 minutes.
That's too funny.
Like if you're used to reading modern comics, and you haven't started reading like Silver Age comics, it's going to take you, like reading a Silver Age Stan Lee comic is like reading 3 modern comics, because that man, he wrote mini graphic novels.
That's why I couldn't get through Chris Claremont's X-Men.
Yeah, because Stan Lee would narrate what's going on above the word bubbles and panels, and then in the panel you're going to get complete descriptions of everything that is happening. Like Stan Lee would say, you know, Dustin and Nick are sitting on the couch doing the comic book Babble-On. And then I'd be like, so I'm sitting here on the couch with Nick, and you know, we're doing the comic book Babble-On. So I mean, there's a lot of that in there.
Yeah. But so what I do, and like I said, I read a lot. I mean, you know, I've read between manga and comic series this year. I bet you I've read several. Honestly, at this point, probably close to several thousand issues.
Yeah.
And the way I do it is, a lot of times I'll at night, I will read like an arc, right? So like with Spider-Man, if they have like 3 or 4 issue arc, I would sit and I would read that whole thing, and then I might move on to another series because I'll read comics and manga at night. So like whenever I'm reading manga, I'll sit and I'll read the story arc, and maybe or even sometimes I may just do a volume, which is like 10 issues.
Yeah.
But like right now, I'm reading Injustice, which is some of DC's finest work.
Yeah, I've got to get on that, but I don't have the DC app, so maybe you can stop paying for your Marvel Unlimited, and I'll give you my login, and you give me your DC login, and
well, see, I pay through all of it through my Apple, so it doesn't let me share unless you have an Apple account.
Well,
yeah,
I won't be reading Injustice, I guess.
But like, yeah, and like Ryan saying, 2 or 3 a day, like, yeah, enjoy it. There's no right or wrong way. Do whatever makes you happy and enjoy. Because with Injustice, I started that Saturday or Sunday. Today is Saturday. I'm on year 4, almost all the way through it, and there's only year 5 left, and it's like 123 issues. And I will sit and I will read 20 issues just at a time.
See, I can't stay up at night. Like he does it when he goes to bed. When I lay down, I am wiped out. So I don't have that ability.
I don't think there's a good or a bad way to read it. Just do whatever makes you happy. Like I genuinely like, and there's some series like Ultimate Spider-Man. That was a struggle for me on some of the arcs. So I would push myself to read 3 or 4 issues and then move on. Like Ultimates. Some of it was bad, some of it was good. So,
let's see here. Yeah, absolutely. And I last summer, I really got on a huge kick of buying Silver Age and mostly Jack Kirby Silver Age, but it was just because I just got into where I fell in love with these books, and so I was buying them. And I didn't expect like what happened with these books this year, especially the Silver Age stuff.
I don't think anybody did, right?
No,
because COVID was happening.
Yeah,
people were losing jobs. People were worried about jobs.
Yeah,
the smart thing to think would be, the world's shutting down. Maybe I should just hold on to my money, which a lot of people did. But clearly not everybody, because that free government money came in because everybody was kind of doing okay.
Well, I didn't. My wife and we didn't miss a day of work or a paycheck.
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't.
I just kept pushing on as normal, and so I was buying so many of these Silver Age books, and I was just buying them because I was just really enjoying collecting them, and then all of a sudden now, like, oh my God, and a lot of books that I bought last year for like pretty much nothing, and now, crap, almost every book hanging on my wall is worth almost $1,000 or close to spitting distance of $1,000.
And I wonder if like this cryptocurrency and NFT crowd that they came in buying it just for that, and then they decided, well, let me try to jump into real comics, or even the trading cards. Pokemon took off like crazy. And maybe they're like, let me try to jump into comics and truly investing or to flip and not necessarily for anything else. I think that's why it's got to jump up the price. But yeah, just read. But yeah, going back to reading, like honestly, just read how it makes you happy.
Yeah.
If you're not enjoying a certain arc, push through it, and then that way you can just get on to a better, And I don't think arc's the right word. Storyline maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think arc's fine, but yeah, just enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the Fantastic Four stuff. And I think Stan Lee's a fine writer. Like I said last week, my only issues with Stan Lee's writing is, personally, he uses words that I don't know what they mean so often. And, not that that's wrong on his part. I was making some jokes about it last week, but like, that's just my ignorance, I'm sitting here like, dude, you could have used a $2 word and used a $30 word here, man. Like, come on. I got to pull out a dictionary to get through a Fantastic Four, but that's just me. I don't understand all the words sometimes when he uses these big, famous, fancy words.
But like I said, writing styles have changed so much, even from that time period.
The stories have been really good.
Yeah, and then you look at like how Chris Claremont wrote, and I'm sorry if you're a huge fan of his writing, I could not get through some of his X-Men stuff. I honestly had to quit because it was just not entertaining to me.
Those are cool too. Brandon.
We talked to a guy at Lexington that's really into them. That was pretty cool.
Totally got back into collecting the wrong time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rough right now. It really is. That's why I've just got to the point where I'm slowing down on my buying, and I'm going to be try to be really, really calculated and plan very selectively on what I'm going to purchase, because even though I understand like books are going to go up, like that's what's going to happen, it's still hard for me to stomach buying a book for $4,000 that was worth $500 a year ago.
Or like an X-Men 1 that you passed up to Justin for what, less than $2.
Well, it was
And
like
now-
2,200.
Okay, but now it's well over $10,000 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. ASM 1 was not that expensive, and
No.
now 1.0s are going for $30,000 or something like that, right?
I could have picked up.
Could you imagine being Jim Mitt? He had a really nice AF-15 and sold
Yeah.
for like $1,500 or something.
Well, I mean, I could have picked up the Jim 83 record reprint in a 9.8. I spoke to the guy. $1,200 earlier this year.
Yeah.
That book is worth like 4 times that now.
It's insane, man.
And I hate that books have gone up that much, even though like my stuff's going up too. I don't care about that. Like I can't buy the stuff I want to buy now.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. But I can't.
Oh, this is really cool. So I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
Good.
I'm reading comments here, guys, because on there it's like showing us 1 or 2 at a time. So if we're missing anything, we apologize. But so if you look, sorry, Dan said, "I'll share something personal with all of you. Growing up poor, I learned how to read thanks to reading Marvel comics. If I didn't understand a word, I'd go look it up. And I think that's really cool. And a lot of people, I think, that's such a fantastic thing. And then Nas said Stanley took pride in doing that with his writing, which you're talking about. He felt that it was important that people took the time to look up a word to learn what that word meant.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty neat. I mean, now we're in modern comics, and basically it's word bubble, fight, 2-word bubble. Like you're not really reading; it's more
interpreting the story.
Yeah, like I can't tell you how many times I've read a book and I know exactly what's happening, but like there's a lot of times so much nonsense dialogue going on. It's not important, but I know what's happening because it's almost like a movie in your head.
Yeah.
So, but that's absolutely right. It was a different writing style back then.
Yeah.
So, I think that's really neat. And I do like I've read some Batman Golden Age, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. I love the campiness to it. But man, Injustice. I don't know if that's something you want to talk about now. Stuff we've been reading. But like I just started reading Injustice on a whim. This past week.
Like I said, I've been looking for that omnibus.
What's up, Vinny? And they're not very expensive.
The year 1, volume 1. I can't find though.
You can find them online now for like $75.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not very expensive, and I'm wondering if Quills. What is it?
Quest.
I
don't think they had. I didn't look for that specifically, but
you would think if anybody had. Do they? Are they open tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we going?
I don't know.
Are we going? Ooh, we're gonna go to omnibus store.
I don't know, but
I am working.
They do sell full cover though, versus you can get them online for like $50 off.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for shipping or wait for it to come. Like that's what sells me. Is I can walk in, I can pick it up and take it home.
Yeah.
Like I'm so impatient. I'll pay more money than I have to ship something. I hate.
So one thing I'll tell you is I guess the best way to show you is it's a horizontal storyline.
Yeah.
Which I do like it first. Like I was
It's
reading
like
on my iPad,
like a 2D fighting style game.
Yeah. So they interpreted that because it was horizontal. But what I thought was really cool, when I was reading it, because I was on my tablet and I always just keep it vertical screen lock.
Yeah.
And so I was reading, I was like, man, there's a lot of. And it took me like 4 issues before I realized what was happening. Like, there's a lot of splash pages in this dang book. And I was reading it and enjoying it. I'm like, man, this is going by so fast. And then I realized what they were doing. It was all horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
So you flip the iPad over and it's perfect. I mean, it's just a perfect thing. But I will tell you, Injustice is what I think comic books need so desperately right now. It's just a great storyline. Superheroes beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
And, there's some like the whole purpose of Injustice. I don't think this is a spoiler, but spoiler. And if you've seen the trailer to the new movie, you know what's happened. Superman loses Lois Lane. And then there's also another factor two more factors to that makes it even more
Yeah.
personal. And it creates this massive rift between everybody, specifically him and Batman, because Batman has his code. And
Right.
it kind of is like a little far-fetched to think that all of these other superheroes will go along with Superman like they did. But again, it's written for that way.
It is soups.
But man, they just literally
No, Brandon, they're actually
tobacco free.
Yeah, they're tobacco free. I'm trying to quit, man.
But man, it is just
It's like nicotine gum, but you don't chew it.
yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to read it.
You had not. Hey, Trinity, if you're
Tons
still
of political agenda in it.
here, no.
What?
And it's even written by Tom Taylor. But again, it was like 10 years ago.
You can't have comic books without political agendas.
Again, it's not like whatever. If you want to put your political, that's fine. But like right now, I don't want to read anything about that. I can't even get on my phone and go to look at a restaurant reservation without getting an ad from CNN or Fox or something. I cannot stand it.
Yep, I'm so sick of it.
I don't care if
Seeing
you're
politics
left, right,
everywhere.
middle, down the road, whatever. It's annoying.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Trinity.
Hey, Kyle, take it easy, brother.
Have a good night. But Trinity, let me know if that Marvel book you picked up, if it was worth that like 120 or so for the MCU book. I'm really intrigued in it, and I didn't know
What
it was
is
a
it?
thing. It's basically like the story of the MCU over the last decade, but it's really nice. It's got a really nice slipcase. It's 2 books, but it's like 120, man. And I don't know if there's a little more, 145, I think. I don't know if it's worth it. I almost bought it, and I was like, well, let me see what Trinity says. And I commented, and he said he hadn't read it yet.
You know, Toad Man, I started Secret Wars earlier this year, and I was enjoying it. It is a lot of reading, but the story was going really well. The problem is, I was doing it on this, and it's hard.
It's hard to read dialogue
on the phone.
Look at that!
Because you
I
have
got
to.
a bigger phone now too.
Yeah, mine's bigger than yours still.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But reading on the phone, the only way I could do it is tapping it to where it would literally just show me one panel, and I flip and go to another panel.
Yeah,
and it would take me so much longer to read it, and you don't get all the art.
And honestly, one of the most annoying things, and this is gonna sound so stupid, and it's gonna it's the dumbest thing in the world, but like the most frustrating thing to me is my manga app. When I swipe, the pages load like that, instant. It's like a real book. So as I'm swiping, it's there. But on the DC and Marvel, you swipe it, and it takes like 5 seconds to load up the page.
Mine doesn't.
Sorry, and it's not so much on the DC app as much as I'm dying. As much as it is the Marvel app.
Okay.
And even if I download them,
see mine.
I don't know. It's so frustrating.
It's not. It doesn't do that on mine. It must just be the Apple bull crap.
It might be. I don't know, but yeah. I can't read it that way. The smart panel.
The new season of Young Justice should be called Woke Justice.
I don't know anything about it, man. But like,
I haven't been watching that either, but I don't doubt it.
I can't. I'm so sick of just seeing it in your face, like just people's opinions everywhere. Yeah, Vinny, I don't know. And like my wife is also coughing and stuff, but she went and had a COVID test. It all came back negative. She even has steroids and amoxicillin. She's been on for the last 3 days. It's still not helped her. So,
I wasn't a fan of Comixology either, and I don't think Nick was.
So, and I just started using it again to be candid, some Kodansha books that are on the manga app.
What the hell is that?
So, you have Shonen Jump, which would be like a Marvel, and then Kodansha Comics would be like a DC for manga. They're different publishers. Okay. I'm just like
I know Viz.
Viz, yeah. So Viz puts out a lot of stuff through Shonen Jump.
Okay. Are we in the background to the movie fans? Seriously, I find more movie Marvel content than I find comic content online. Yeah. Everything is so MCU driven right now. Like, I was so aggravated that the whole What If series was MCU tie-in driven stuff. Like, I mean, I understand that's where the money is, and that's what matters to Disney and whatever. Fine, whatever.
Comic books are really just an idea form for the movie.
Yeah, like Marvel and Disney and AT&T. Does AT&T still own DC?
AT&T.
They
owns
could
Warner
care
Bros.
less about the comics. Like,
No, yeah.
They really don't care because they don't make money from the comics. They make their money from the movies and the TV shows. So, as a comic fan, I was pissed when I realized that I wasn't going to get any of these awesome what if stories I've read in comics that I've collected and that I enjoyed, and I got excited for the show about. Everything's MCU driven, and even though there was a couple of them I thought were okay, the majority of them I did not care for at all. I think I liked 2 episodes, but
yeah, Taskmaster, and I watched Black Widow whenever it came out on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna be fair to the movie,
Josh, what's up, bro?
what's up, Joshua? It was, yeah, Vinny. I like that's what I feel like, but a lot of it's here. I need to go get some Sudafed. But if I'm fair to the movie, Black Widow was actually a pretty fine movie, except for they destroyed Taskmaster because, spoiler alert, Taskmaster is not anything like the woman they made it out to be. And it's actually like funny because it wasn't even a woman in the suit the whole time. It was a stunt man. And then just when they had her take off her helmet, it was like you could see the size difference between the person doing it. It was just stupid.
But Taskmaster
is such an awesome
he's a badass villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also Natasha Romanoff is dead, so like,
Yeah, and
why does it even matter?
That
anymore?
removed all of the stakes.
All that movie was about was
setting up
pushing this new Taskmaster.
She's going to be irrelevant,
and
no, it's pushing
the new Black Widow.
Yes,
yeah.
Which I liked her. I actually liked her a little bit as Black Widow.
But I'm saying, like they could have done that without having to make the whole Black Widow movie, because like it literally, like you said, there's no stakes to it at all. So like it was just a filler movie. It didn't have anything else to make. I guess.
And I think I think Scarlett Johansson deserved her own movie, but it made sense to be before Civil War, after Civil War.
Yeah,
or somewhere like to be made before we found out.
And then we're gonna give her crap because she wanted to get paid for everything.
Hey, take all the money you can from Disney.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, hello.
JT Gamer, I would say find a local comic shop. That's where we found all of the people that we talked to and spoken to. And
there's a big Instagram.
Yeah,
has there's a lot there as well. So
and Nosh, that is something that is frustrating to me. Is I do want to go see the second Venom, and I was actually going to try to go yesterday. I was going to see if Logan wanted to go, but we were feeling so bad.
I liked it.
But they like even the first one, they make him feel like a stupid, just idiot sometimes.
Well, and this one is even worse.
Is it? And like I find some,
but
funny.
I still enjoyed it. Yeah, you have to take the comic book aspect of it out and just watch those movies as a movie. You can't watch the Venom movies as a Venom comic book fan because Venom's not a bad guy at all. He doesn't do anything
other than eat people's heads.
Yeah, and even that is all about the comedy. It's a comedical factor to the movie. So you can't watch them as a comic book fan, but if you just watch it as a fan of a movie, and
that's what people try to tell us about the MCU. Whenever we get mad about stuff like Taskmaster or like some of these other things, they're like, "Oh, it's just don't look at it in the comic books."
But if you're gonna call it the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you're gonna start it off with like Marvel comic book pages flipping and stuff, and like, no.
Well, I tell you, man, there's a huge thing, JT Gamer, on Instagram. Facebook, absolutely some of the worst communities.
Yeah.
Twitter, like
stay away from Twitter and Facebook, man.
So I do our Twitter stuff.
Bunch of savages, dude. They're just gonna eat you up, spit you out.
So Twitter is frustrating because all it is just people echoing the same exact opinions, and it's not even about comic books. It's about this person in the comic book community did something bad, so we're all gonna basically talk about them without actually tagging them in there. And I think it's very cowardly. Facebook, you go on there, and it was like our experience we had with the first local comic shop where you ask about a book, and everybody dogpiles on you about, well, why don't you do your own research? And like, well, we're trying to ask friends, and but Instagram,
like I'm doing my research, I'm asking around, like what,
but like Instagram has been the best community.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, we're part of tons of groups. We actually have the membership group that they're in the time talking and asking each other stuff, and then we get in there and eventually respond because it's the forgotten. But the local comic shops honestly are key. I mean, I go in there and I talk to people who don't even buy comics. They're there for the board games, or
Mhm.
they're there just because honestly they love Josh. Josh Olive. He's the one that owns the local comic shop that I go to.
Where are you at, JT? If you don't mind me asking, because
Yeah.
we may know somebody that's not too far, and maybe they can, try to assist you in finding something.
Yeah, and YouTube has a great comic community, man. There's a ton of other
Yeah.
YouTubers out there, and a lot of people to hang out with, and there's a lot of people.
I mean, we're the best ones, but don't tell them we said that.
Yeah.
You can tell them I don't care.
But and there's some people out there that can have terrible opinions, like, and we, yeah, dude,
Yeah,
the Facebook groups are
100%,
terrible.
100%. Yeah.
Oh my god! And I so desperately want to do like a video just rating some of the comments that people leave on Facebook groups.
Yeah, like,
is this
and
really...
one of the worst ones, like, is a group we're a part of. It's probably one of the biggest groups out there. And like, there's so many people in that group that are and they pay to be a part of that group. So like, it is what it is, but you've got some major douchebags in that group, and they're literally just there. Like, I think literally they wake up in the morning and they spend their entire day scrolling through, looking for people to post stuff so they can start a bunch of shit on there. Oh, sorry. So they could just start crap. And somebody might be asking a question or talk about something, and then you got this one or two guys that just literally they were just praying and waiting for someone to do it. And it's
and that's not what we try to do. Like, we'll give each other crap for our opinions. Like, and that's kind of what I was mentioning at the beginning of the show, like the NFT thing. Somebody earlier this week, that's not that big a deal, but just basically made a big post that in reality nobody actually gives a damn about their opinion on NFTs. It's like, you can have that opinion.
I think he was more or less like,
well, I don't care either way, but it's just But like,
you know how he is. That dude don't like anything comes out of his mouth. He's
I'm
just
using
crap
as an example,
anyway.
but like, it just like, you and I will have opinions on stuff. But like, if you want to go out and buy NFTs, great. I buy them. He thinks they're stupid. He thinks they're PDFs. I think there may be a real opportunity.
They are PDFs, right?
No, they're non-fungible tokens that are blockchain, and they're
PDFs,
art, my friend.
They're PDF. No, this is art. I like.
Can we tell you about your art here, buddy?
Hey.
But
don't let Nick talk to y'all about my San
what's
Diego
up, Michael?
Comic-Con Kevin Eastman.
But
very exclusive.
But like I said,
this is a one of one, actually.
I think there's a real opportunity. I think there's a real opportunity there. And if not, worst case scenario, I've spent $6.99 and I've not heard a single soul by buying them.
Austin LeMay, what's going on?
Austin,
congratulations to our man Austin for getting his first published art.
I've asked you twice in the group if you want to.
He doesn't want to. Dude,
he's big time.
I'm telling you.
But I asked you if you didn't want to come on and promote your new cover, and if you want to drop the link on it or whatever. But definitely, man.
London, Kentucky. Okay, I'm gonna.
Well, no, Kentucky's big.
Well, but I'm going to JT Gamer. If you have Instagram, send us a message on Instagram. I know several people that are in Kentucky, and I'll get them to get with you, and you guys can try to work together on finding somewhere that's close to you, because we know other YouTubers that are in Kentucky, comic book collectors. There's been several cons around the area recently. I know in the past
there's
couple
Main
months.
Street Games and Comics right there in London, Kentucky.
Yeah, because I know we've got Bubs is in Kentucky,
and this place actually looks pretty cool.
Jimmy Kerr is in Kentucky, so there's some people around there that we could probably put you in touch
that's what
with.
We'll do. If we want him to actually stay in comic collecting, hook him up with Bubs.
Yeah.
And if Bubs is watching, he'll know.
We'll put you in contact with some people that are in your area or in your state at least, that can maybe help point you in the right direction of getting into a local community, local shops and stuff like that.
Al Snow is in Ohio.
Okay.
What?
It just that. What does that have to do with Kentucky? I don't know.
Oh, okay. No worries, Austin.
Chris is wild.
So Austin was saying the con is the only place to buy it, and they may have sold out. He doesn't even have his copies.
Oh,
so okay. Well, congratulations on it. We were just trying to make sure, man, that like we were.
Yeah.
You knew we were trying to support you. And I didn't want you to. Yeah. It was important to us to help.
Yeah. Very.
But yeah, apparently there's this comic shop, and it's got great reviews. 4.2 out of 61. That says Main Street Comics. And
oh
Games.
yeah, that's right, Chris. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, JT. if you have Instagram, hit us up on Instagram. Send me a message. That way, I've got your Instagram information, and I'm gonna put you in contact with some people that are local and see if we can help get you fixed up, man. Because you definitely want to have some access to something local for sure. Because having to order everything, I don't know.
Hey, Haven Comics.
Nick loves the online order everything.
I only order it for very
hate it.
specific things.
I hate ordering anything online. Nick will order food, clothes, cars, whatever. Me,
Nope, I tried to order a
I'm not
Tesla
ordering.
online, but they're sold out.
I don't
did
want to
too.
order anything online. Did you really?
The day I was trying to get you to buy my truck, I thought I was really convincing you. And I was like, well, I need to have, I told Scott, I was like, I need to have a backup plan in case he actually decides he wants to go through with it.
There's no way I could afford another truck.
Oh, you
payment.
could.
I could, but I can't.
Well, Austin, just if you have anything else popping up,
thanks,
and if
bro.
it's not with us, just let us know. We'll put you on here. We love you and we need you. That's the Hardy Boys. That's not us.
Yeah, it's Hardy Family Chevrolet.
You
know what I was thinking the other day? I was thinking because I wanted to buy that new 2021 Silverado when I was looking at trucks.
Yeah.
Well, I rode in one earlier this week.
Yeah.
The same one I was going to buy.
Yeah.
Trim package and everything. And I was like, golly, this is so awesome. And my truck's, it's fine. It's just I need to get a couple things worked on. But, I mean, it's fine. But it's costing me like $140 a week in gas in that big F-250. And I was telling my wife.
Amazon and my wife send each other Christmas cards. Yeah, I'm not even going to
Right?
comment because I'm probably just as bad. Me and my wife, yeah, it's rough. And then Dan, that is the funniest comment of the night.
Yeah,
100%.
that was good. But I told my wife, I was like, I could sell my bike, then turn around and sell the F-250. Then if I sell all my slabs, I said I could go pay cash.
You go pay cash for my truck, dude.
I could go pay cash for a brand new 2021
I would make
Silverado.
I would make it look good, and it's a diesel.
And
you can't pull up on a job site in a normal gas truck.
Oh, I definitely can. I think that would be much more. Actually, I think I would be accepted more than with that baby diesel.
No, bro.
Plus, I don't want to pay diesel prices either.
Do you believe it's damn near $3.50 a gallon for diesel?
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you something about that. But I was just like, you know what, though? Like, when I was talking to my father-in-law today, and he actually said something that made, completely now, I wasn't really going to do it, but now there's not even a thought in my head. He's like, well, you buy that new truck, and it goes down in value immediately. He said, I think your comic books are going to keep going up, though. He's like, I don't think that's a good decision. I was like, you know what, Tom? You're right, dude. But I was in Atlanta this week, unfortunately, because I hate being there with every fiber of my being.
I don't blame you. I hate just driving.
For some reason, I was thinking gas had been upwards of $4 a gallon. And I saw $3.67.
And you were pumped.
I filled that truck up, bro. And I immediately called my wife and was like, babe, I just got gas for $3.67. She said, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was like, I know. I was like,
$3.07.
That's what she said. She said, I got it for $3.06 the other day by the house. I was like,
yeah,
no.
Dude. Diesel's not even that bad yet.
It was so bad.
I was
so bad.
So mad. Oh man, that sucks. So the one shop I found, they stopped selling new issues.
Oh.
That
What's
sucks.
up, Steve? What's going
Josh
on,
at
brother?
Haven Comics, they do have they do ship out new comic book day books, man.
Yeah.
And they're on Facebook, Haven Comics. Josh Olive, he's a very good personal friend of ours.
Yeah. He's the reason why we're sitting here doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
If it was not for him, and we've told this story many times.
Yeah.
There's actually 3 comic shops now local to me. The first comic shop I had gone into, basically they treated us the same way we mentioned the Facebook groups. Where
that's wild, Dan.
Treated us like, hey, they had no interest in helping, no interest. They basically told us what I was going to buy was stupid, stuff like that. They did that, Dustin, and then I went to Josh's, and I remember walking in.
I was going to fight him, but Nick wouldn't let me.
Well, look, dude. So the first day I ever bought a comic book, I was looking for the Infinity Gauntlet set, and I had to have it, and I knew nothing about it, but I just knew at the time they were a little bit pricey, and I messaged everybody, and Josh ended up putting a Facebook post up like months later, and I'm like, dude, can I come in and buy this? He's like, yeah, but we don't open up until Wednesday at 12, I think, or whatever. And I was there in my car Wednesday, 11:40, waiting on them to hit the open sign because I was worried somebody's going to come pick these books up. I don't know. I'm like, man, are they super rare? Maybe somebody's going to try to grab them before me.
They're low print run.
Yeah, right. We're talking Infinity Gauntlet 1 through 6. And I remember Josh was there, and you walk in, and Josh is 9'12", very, very just
A real slim 240 of chiseled pounds. I mean, Superman jaw, just stacked and
Yeah.
jacked.
And then Alex was there too, and I was like, hey, I messaged about that, and he's like, yeah, here you go, and he's like, I think he was selling for like $90 a time, so we were like $90 on 6 comic books is nothing.
I walked in his house first time and I saw these books hanging on his wall, and he told me how much he spent on them. This was before I had bought a comic book. I was like, have you lost your mind? I said, how stupid are you?
Yeah, and like
as I spent $2,200 on a comic book this year for a Hulk 181.
Yeah. But like I was so excited to get these books, and then Josh had no idea who I was.
That'd be a good idea, Nick.
He
Get Jim
goes,
Starlin to sign those.
Yeah, I know he's going to be there, and but Josh, but I told Josh and Alex, I was like, yeah, these are and I still remember the conversation. I was like, these are the first comic books I've ever bought, and Josh was like, man, that's an awesome set of first comic books. That's really cool, and
All right, Dan, take it easy, man. Thanks for jumping in, brother. Tell you what, Dan is about to be like the man on the hunt, bro. He's been coming on the hunt. Dan's collection is just insane. It's just stupid, dude. The stuff this guy has, and like he hasn't even turned the heat up on anybody yet. But yeah, Dan's about to run the hunt. Like, I'm gonna have to retire. Give me my Hall of Fame ring and send me out to pasture, Tom.
Yeah. But like I said, Josh was just you walk in and you see how big he is, and you're like, man,
he's not that damn big.
Dustin, you literally could stack 2 of you together and probably still not kiss his forehead.
I'd like to see Josh, and you know what? I bet Bub is almost as tall as Josh.
No, he's not that tall.
You don't think?
No, Bubs is probably a good 6'3". Josh is legitimately 6'8", 6'7".
Josh is ridiculous tall.
He's huge. He's and he broke his leg as a kid, and so he couldn't grow all the way. He got hit by a car in England. I'm not trying to put your stuff out there. But
is the car okay?
That's what I asked. Yeah, he was a kid though, man. Broke some growth plates and stuff.
So I have something here that.
Well, I was not knowing the story.
Oh, sorry.
But and then Josh, took interest to actually care about, like a new comic collector and bringing stuff in, and he's the type of guy that a kid walks in and you get your first free comic book for free. Right. And it was funny. I was in there and a new kid came in and I was like, hey, you need to pick one off the wall, the wall books. And Josh looked at me and he goes, not those. But I was trying to get him to, get one of the big ones. But anyways, and then I took you up there for local comic shop day. Did you go to the other one? I almost named it. Did you go to the other one before we went to Josh's?
Yeah.
So you got to experience them talking crap about your Power Rangers.
Yeah, books. Remember that was when I was literally had my fist clenched. I was about to rip him over the table, and you
he was just
grabbed me and was like, "Let's just go."
Yeah,
and I'm like, "No."
I'd already told you, like, just be chilling here,
Yeah, he prepared me before we went in, and I'm like, "No, like I need to fight this guy." He's like.
But then I take him over to Josh, and Josh is just having a great time, and he's like egging you on to buy the blind box and stuff like that. So, but again, if it wasn't for Josh, so I highly recommend Haven Comics if you're going to do like a have comic shipped to you or something like that. I know they do it with some people. I don't know if that's Anyways, you go ahead.
All right, so hold on, let me grab something right here.
Okay.
And I've got this is going to be.
Is it going to be the very best?
No, it's going to be something that's going to be very hypocritical of me. And I'm not one to really
let me see.
Well, I can't. There's it's part of it. So I'm not really one to enjoy hypocrisy of any kind. It really bothers me.
No, Josh, I'm dying.
But and honestly, I can't believe I'm considering this, but
oh my god.
I'm gonna let you guys talk me out of it.
Hold on, can I guess what the book is?
No.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I'm only saying it because we mentioned it earlier.
No.
Okay. It's not Mortal Kombat.
No. So these CGC in-house signings, I've talked about how I've been so aggravated with these things because you keep doing these in-house signings. They literally, if you look at their site, they have one going on like every month.
Yeah, because they're making a killing.
And you're doing these in-house signings, but you're freaking backed up on grading so bad. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But there is someone coming that I'm interested in.
Ooh.
And honestly, I'm surprised Nick is not going to
Oh, I
bite
know
the
who it is.
bullet and get a Robert Downey Jr. signature.
No.
This is the guy that started it, though, for you.
Yeah, but
Robert Downey Jr. is the reason why we collect comics. Because if
I
you
bought it as
hadn't
Hot Toy.
if you hadn't started collecting, I definitely wouldn't have started collecting. Now his signature, he's doing $750. Oh, that's not even the worst. $750, he'll sign Robert Downey Jr. Okay, for $1,100, he will write either Iron Man or Tony Stark. That's it, one or the other.
With RDJ or no?
No,
Oh dang.
for $1,100, but you
Is
know,
it like 15 for all three?
No, you can't do all three.
Oh, like even if I want to do 750 and 1100,
I don't know. You'd have to talk to them, but
that's nuts.
I started thinking about it, and I'm like, I've got some extra money right now with selling some of my collection and all. What?
Justin, I sent Justin a text. He's at Baltimore Comic Con tonight, and I just sent him a text like missing you tonight with a hug.
Oh my god, he's ridiculous. But no, I'm probably not going to. But I'm just saying, like I was thinking about it, and I was like, it would be kind of cool to have a Robert Downey Jr. signature series. And I was like, well, what book would I do? Because as soon as he was announced, all those dollar bin Iron Man books and Avengers books with the photo cover of Robert Downey Jr.
It'd be funny.
People are selling them now. Like they immediately pull them down and put them up for $300, $500.
You ought to send a freaking Chris Evans thing to get RDJ to sign it.
Nah, I hate Chris Evans.
I do too. He
I
gets
can't
on my nerves.
stand Chris Evans.
But
I
like him as
was
Captain
like,
America.
so I was just like, if I was gonna get one signed, what would I get signed? Now,
I missed it.
Now, I'm not gonna pay $750 for Robert Downey Jr. to sign a book. Hell, I've seen 9.8. There's a couple of 9.8s signature series online for like $900. I would just go buy one of those if I wanted it because it's the same damn thing. I'm still not meeting the guy. Now, would that change your mind? $750 for a meet and greet and you get the signature and a picture?
Yeah.
That would be different, right? But then I just started playing the game in my head. If I was going to do it, what book would I get signed?
Yeah.
Now, we had a conversation a few weeks ago where I saw on Facebook someone saying, hey, do you guys think that I should send in my Tales of Suspense 39 to be signed by Robert Downey Jr.? And I was like, hell no. Hell no. And Nick was like,
jacking on people's jumps.
I was. And Nick was just like, well, that's Iron Man to a lot of people and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but he had nothing to do with that story or the creation of that character. And I still feel like that book, like, I feel like there's a double standard with those kind of books. Like, you don't get an Iron Man first appearance signed by Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, you would send a first Ironheart.
No. But then I thought about it. I was like, well, okay, Nick, what was the most important scene featuring Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in all of the MCU? What would be the one scene?
Well, if to me, it would be when he stands up and he goes, I'm Iron Man, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, yeah, but like overall, like the general consensus, I guess, like what's the most powerful scene featuring Robert Downey Jr. in the MCU?
I know what you're going for, but I'm still going to answer a better scene. The snap?
Yeah, so even though he had nothing to do with the creation of this book, if I was going to get one signed, I think this would be a really cool one to get him to sign. Iron Man wearing the gauntlet. If I was gonna do it, I think this
Demon
would be
in a
cool
bottle would be hilarious.
That's oh my god! I would pay money. Have
what's funny?
Film him like flip that book over and be like, "You sons of bitches."
Well, you know what's funny because in the Ultimates, this was written early on before Iron Man movie was even being announced.
Yeah,
but they were talking about him playing Iron Man, but they were making alcohol jokes and stuff in the book. I was like, dang, y'all are hitting low levels here, Mr. Right? Is it Mark Miller?
Oh, look, this has got Chris Helmsworth on it.
Yeah, Hemsworth.
Hemsworth? Yeah.
I don't see how Bendis keeps getting all these jobs.
I bought this from Josh at Haven Comics along with Thor 327, maybe the issue where Cap gets the Mjolnir. Yeah. But I was just like, you know what? If I was gonna spend the money and I was gonna do it, this would probably be the one I would send because Iron Man wearing the gauntlet. He's not doing the snap, but it's first time Iron Man put on the gauntlet. I think that's a super cool one. So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm not gonna spend that much money
I think
to get
Demon
him
in
to
the
sign
Bottle, like that would be worth $1,000.
it. Yeah, for the comedic justice, yeah.
If
But
you knew-
$390, yeah, $390. Maybe 327 is that one that I love so much where he's slamming Mjolnir down and you have the like really beautiful cover. And 327 may not be anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was thinking to myself, I was like, Nick could get a kick out of this with my hypocrisy of talking smack.
Sitting in a Burger King wrapper. I tell you, I don't know if they've ever done a cover that says "I love you 3000," but that legitimately made me cry.
You know what I think would be funny? So if I make a window bag, right? When you make a window bag for them to sign,
You can write on it.
they don't take it out. They just sign right there. So I thought it'd be funny to make a window bag and use really thick tape around the outside and write on here. And I know they're not, I'm writing on here, so they're gonna ding me, but it's just for the comedical aspect. Just write sucks really big and send Donnie Cates a book to sign. And have it to where he writes his name right above where I put sucks in really big letters.
Hey, look, in all
and
fairness,
the label says, Donnie Cates signed, Donnie Cates sucks.
Look, in all fairness, though, I think we've hit a point where we can agree that Donnie Cates may not be able to close a book very solidly, but he does at least focus on putting cool stuff into books instead of other things. Like for his mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
So, Justin,
his superhero books are about superheroes.
And we do appreciate that. I'm very excited to see this new Otley run on Hulk.
Yeah.
I'm so effing pumped for that.
I don't
for the artwork.
Well, and I don't know if the covers I've seen are going to have a lot to do with what's actually going on, but like this cybernetic Hulk,
it's astronaut type. It's going to be cosmic.
See, I don't know if I'm going to be into that.
But you love Planet Hulk. You love World War Hulk. A lot of that had to do with him being.
Yeah, but he was still Hulk though. He didn't have all like he almost looks like freaking Terminator Hulk. Like
I think it'll still be.
I'll be back to smash
again. I think he's just shooting for the fence to try to create something cool and different.
Yeah.
Because
and it may be the coolest thing ever.
I'm just in it for the artwork, dude.
Yeah.
Ryan Otley is a god among men when it comes to comic book artists.
Yeah.
Modern day artists.
I'm kind of looking forward to the Venom, like seeing what happens with that.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it was kind of lackluster ending.
Yeah, but with the new writer.
But I didn't care for his Immortal. I know people are gonna say Immortal Hulk's classic.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I didn't think it was that great. So
I'm gonna read it at some point, but
I mean, I think you should, but I don't know.
Wasn't there a Mjolnir screw up in the most recent issue of Thor? I don't know.
Oh, what happened?
Did you see that Cates made a huge mistake in Thor 18?
No.
All right, we got to look this up.
Or somebody tell us. But seriously, dude, I'm so pumped to see Ryan Otley. You believe I want you to read Invincible, by the way. I think you'd be fine with it. There's nothing really weird. I mean, there might be a few things, but like
I'm having such a hard time with reading The Walking Dead right now.
It's not fun?
No, it's too much fun, and I can't. I don't like waiting 2 weeks. I don't know how you people waited a month to read the next issue. It is literally everything I can do to keep from going and buying every omnibus and locking myself in a room and calling out of work for a week and reading this entire story.
Hey, Chris, what were you pointing out? Maybe we missed it. Scroll up. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, the artist drew Mjolnir because Mjolnir's been missing and stuff in this.
Oh, he shows up holding
the
it?
artist did apparently, yeah.
Ooh.
It happens. Like
sounds like that got to wait. Well, I think that's more of an editing issue. Like they should have probably.
Is it Nick Klein doing the art on that still? I don't remember. Chris said I've gone viral. That's awesome. Tall Paul, if you want to know hot books, I mean honestly, you can just Google hot books on New Comic Book Day. And there's a million.
If you're looking for new comic book day stuff, look up AR Comics on YouTube.
Yeah,
my man.
But does he do spec or does he just do good breeds?
He does. He does a little bit of both.
Yeah,
but AR, the guy is. I mean, he's a top-notch guy.
Yeah, he's not
And-
pushing stuff to push stuff.
Yeah,
So-
he's a top notch guy.
So
top
that
tier.
was a guest artist. So that's
Yeah.
probably why.
Yeah, definitely would recommend AR Comics for that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
And it's literally just AR Comics.
Yeah.
And tell him we sent you.
Yeah,
Not that it matters, but
yeah. Just want him to know that we are
it's always good when
talking
somebody
good
in the
about him.
community helps somebody out. But yeah, AR is a good guy, and he's blown up, man.
Yeah.
But what's good, like
The algorithm got him too, though. I mean,
it has slowed down for him, but what he does, he basically he provides like kind of like what Bueller, it's like one focus, one thing.
Yeah.
We have too many crazy things we like to try to do than to just focus down on.
Yeah. Well, when we're putting out, how many
7 videos a week.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody's putting out a video a day,
Yeah.
and we've gotten to where we're doing that. So I mean,
Hell, there was one day last week I put out 4 videos in one day because it was all news related, and I
Yeah.
didn't want anything.
it sucks
And
because
then-
like that kills the videos behind it. Like,
Well, not necessarily because like the DC one is hitting almost 3,000
Yeah.
views, but then like I don't know, it's weird.
yeah,
It's weird, but yeah, AR is definitely a good guy.
yeah,
He's on Instagram too.
Yep.
If you want to check him out there. But so new books, and then we do a top picks book of the week, like our top reads. Those are the books
Yeah.
that we're excited about, but they're not going to be any type of spec, man.
Yeah.
We just don't do that.
If one ends up turning into a spec book, it wasn't anything that we were
We don't like to do the spec book because we don't ever want to be. We've talked about.
we
it
don't
before.
put the time in to. It's not that we don't have the ability.
That's just not what interests us.
Yeah, it's not our interest, and it takes too much time and effort that we'd barely be putting into other things. So, to play that spec game, it's a lot of time and effort, and it's a lot of guessing, and it's a lot of risk.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just not. That's not the
But a lot of
kind of
it's
thing
pump and
that's fun.
dump.
Yeah,
I
a lot of
mean-
this. It's not. That's not fun for us. So, not that it's bad or wrong, but it's just not our deal.
Toad, what kind of collage? Like a picture? Because if so, make sure you're using a good picture, not like this one. This one, I'm sure we look awful. I got to get a haircut.
You do. I always look good. What are you talking about?
My mustache. You really people make fun of my mustache. Should we talk about that?
We're both wearing
What?
just some plain ass t-shirts with no comic book anything.
I know.
I'm not even wearing a comic book hat today. I'm
I
just
have-
wearing Old Glory, baby.
And I have 2-year-old kid snot on me that I didn't know was on my shirt. It's yeah.
You've had snot on your shirt for 2 years. That's
Yeah,
gross.
Toad, you can absolutely.
Oh, right on, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
We still need
get
to
the
someone-
mustache right though, man.
I had someone ask on our most recent video, the CGC and CBCS video, do we have a 9.2 crew shirt in the?
We do. I think I made one.
Okay, because if we do, he was wanting to know where
Yeah.
he could get one, so we'll have to let him know.
If not, I can make one pretty quick.
Um,
I honestly, so I read Ultimate Spider-Man all the way through, and I really liked MJ. Gwen was kind of annoying, but I know that's a different universe.
I'm gonna do at least a couple of videos on
Hold on, I thought we were going to talk about how great my mustache is, and you guys are mean for making fun of it. I work hard on this thing. Hold on.
I don't think it's really a mustache. It's more like
this?
It's more like a clump of hairs.
No, there's a lot of blonde in it, guys, and there's a lot of red and blonde, and it makes it look less full. But it's there. You can see. See, look, you see it? It's there.
I've been going with the no mustache look, man. I think it makes me. I feel like the mustache makes me look too old.
If you would get rid of this and then this stupid thing, mine does it too, where like 4 hairs go really long.
Yeah,
I hate that.
it just grows back so fast.
Yeah.
It's the beard, man.
16 people on the Bueller bus. That's awesome, man. I try to get Bueller to let me buy some advertisement space, like just a 1x2-inch sticker. We'll see if he lets me. I think that's awesome what he's doing.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, he I would say he's living the dream, but I guess it depends on your version of the dream.
Yeah, my version of the dream's not living in a bus. Right?
But like just traveling around, like a lot of people.
Yeah,
do
that would be
though.
cool. But my version of the dream is being at home with my family every night though. That's a given. Got to.
But what if
And-
you could take them on a bus? Could you imagine taking Hagen in a bus? Oh my god, that would be like that. I don't even like driving 3 hours down here in a truck.
Yeah.
I even was looking at what do they call them? Like
He's
travel
not- he's
travel vans.
But he's not leaving anything behind either, so
Yeah, no, he'll enjoy it because his family they're kind of all over the place, right?
I think so.
Yeah, like his daughter lives in Nevada or something weird.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. I don't think they like him. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing like a small series of videos on comic covers that have grown to be iconic covers because of the characters depicted on them or what's depicted on them. But then if you actually go and read the story, what's going on that cover is actually completely false from what's being advertised, over the years. Like, I'll give you guys an example. Strange Tales 114, very early Silver Age Captain America cover. It actually predates Avengers issue number 4, and a lot of people, and it even says on there, Captain America makes his debut in the Silver Age or something like that. I don't think it says Silver Age, but it says something to that effect. But it's not actually even Captain America in that story. It's an imposter. That might even be the character's name, the imposter. I can't remember, but it's not even Captain America. Another one be Fantastic Four issue 51. As I've been reading through the Fantastic Four, I told you guys, last week or the week before, that I was really falling in love with Ben Grimm, The Thing, and I wanted to get a really great cover featuring The Thing. That was what I wanted to purchase next. Well, issue 51 is a picture of The Thing, and it says this man, this monster. It's a great cover. When you go and read that story, that's not even Ben Grimm. It is an imposter. It's like a scientist guy. I know I called him Hank Grimm. I don't know why in my mind his name should be Hank. I was thinking Hank Pym, I guess. I don't know. But FF51, Ben Grimm is knocked out on some dude's
you have
couch.
been saying Hank Grimm all day now that I'm thinking.
No, I said Ben Grimm all day today.
Did you?
Yeah, it was when we were on live last week. But Ben Grimm is knocked out on some dude's couch while he took the powers of the Thing and almost killed Reed Richards in the process of everything. And I'm like, well, even though I love the cover, like, it's not Ben Grimm on the cover, so that's not going to work for me now. And I'm like, I wonder how many people actually know that this is not Ben Grimm, that this is this scientist guy. So I thought that would be a cool video, and people may not care. I don't care, but I thought that would be something cool. But I did find a cover that I think would be cool, and it's where Ben Grimm is given the ability to change back and forth. I forget the issue, but it's a really cool green cover. And I haven't gotten to this issue yet in my reading, so I'm going to wait until I do. But on the cover, he's changing back and forth from Ben Grimm to the Thing. Beautiful green cover. And I mean, how often do you see a green cover like that? Yeah. But I want to read the story. That's where I'm at now. I want to read some stories and build a love for the character before I just go and purchase a book. I really wanted to buy an FF49, first appearance of Galactus, the first cover appearance of Galactus, the first cover appearance of Silver Surfer. Yeah. It's a beautiful cover. But as I read, 48, 49, 50,
yeah,
I think Galactus is awesome, but it wasn't. I haven't like just been like.
You haven't read much about him,
right? And I'm not to the point where I'm like, oh my god, Galactus is so like one of my favorites, And so I'm gonna hold off on doing that until I read some more and really find. Once I'm gonna read through the Thor issues and the origin of Galactus and the trials between Thor and Galactus, and really see if Galactus is a character that I grow to love before I spend that kind of money to own a book based on that character, outside of the fact that it's just a big key and it's expensive and it's going to go up.
You love the Turtles, right?
Right. I want to
character
Ghost Rider. I've read the Marvel Spotlight series. I really enjoyed that. I want to have more of a reason invested interest in the characters before I just blow all the money on the books. And that's not to say that anybody who doesn't do that is wrong. That's
No.
just that's where I want to go with my collecting now. That's how I'm going to keep myself interested in the hobby
Yeah.
and continue to move forward my collection and make my collection mean more to me. Like right now, like I've got like Nick said, the turtles. Like that was something that I've known my entire life. I love the turtles. The same thing with the Power Rangers. 9 out of 10 people that ever see a video we do could care less, but it's a franchise I grew up with and I love it.
Yep.
Now I'm not been reading the stories recently because I wasn't into it, but I've been told and almost talked into going back and reading through them and see if I get into it. But there's still a few covers from the Power Rangers I'd like to get. I grabbed one this week, but I'm just trying to make sure that like whatever I buy, I've got an attachment to the character and an invested interest in what's going on in the story before I make the purchase.
And I've been doing the same thing with like a lot of these omnibus and hardcovers and things like that I've been buying because I'll buy them and it's so difficult sometimes to read them, but I just have them. And there's been a couple of times where I'm like, oh, I'm going to pick that up. Like I'm probably not going to read it that way, so I go buy it. We'll talk about manga in just a second, JT Gamer.
Tall Paul said for 40 years I called his girlfriend Alicia.
That's funny. But like I read all of
Christopher Padilla, what's up, man? Sorry.
Oh, you're good. But like I read the all new Wolverine series with X-23. Man, I absolutely adored that series.
Yeah.
And again, Tom Taylor. I'm telling you, it's like pre-2018 Tom Taylor is just the GOAT.
Oh, Josh, dude. So you can ask Nick. I printed out a pumpkin carving stencil so that I could carve a Ben Grimm the Thing pumpkin. And you go through and you poke the holes from the stencil and then you go through and carve it. Well, I'm trying to find the picture so I can show you the stencil. The stencil came out great. And I went through. Yeah, that's insane.
But he's an artist. So
yeah,
he drew it that way.
That looks beautiful. So I printed out this stencil, or I traced the stencil off of my laptop, and I was like, "This is gonna look awesome." Well, after I poked all the holes and pulled the paper off, there's literally no way you could tell where to poke the holes, like where it starts, where it stops. I got so upset by that because I was so
you should
jacked.
Just drawn on it.
Yeah. I got so jacked and mad about it. I literally just free-handed and did just a regular, like, mean-looking jack-o'-lantern. And I was like, whatever. But, man, I was so upset that I could not have my Thing pumpkin. I thought that was going to be so cool.
Yep.
Oh, here comes the Whatnot money rolling in. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
It really takes almost a full week.
What?
To get your Whatnot money?
Sometimes longer because a lot of it ships first class.
Oh, snap. They hold your money till it shows up?
Yeah, it has to show up, be verified. You get it money pays out 2 days after they get the book.
11%, and you don't even get your money quick. That's tough.
But I mean, I've been doing okay though. It's not like I need the money for anything, so it's like I haven't even been taking it out of here yet. I'm waiting until I
better do it before something happens and it just
holds. I was waiting until I get last Sunday's money in there and transfer the whole thing over into our savings. That way my wife can be like, ooh.
I need you to do a Whatnot sell tomorrow for me.
Tomorrow is booked, dude, but I'm telling you, leave the books here. I'll set up and do one at some point this week for you.
Oh, that's fine.
I can't promise you a lot of people are going to show up, but
okay. Unless anybody wants to buy the books right now,
why don't you just run your own auction next weekend?
On what?
On our Whatnot.
Oh, I don't want to infringe on your Whatnot.
No, dude, it's ours. The only thing is the shipping labels will have a return address going to me, but
I wonder if that'll be a different pricing.
No, the pricing is the pricing.
No, because unless they have a set rate for every single one, it's a different price to ship from Huntsville to say Seattle.
No, they have a set price for each book. Okay. So like it starts off at like $3.99 a book, and then they add $1 for every additional sale.
Yeah.
So
hey, Alan, how are you liking Attack on Titan? And
let's answer JT's question. Where do I start with manga? So I'll give you my short answer because I'm not a fan of manga. But I am a fan of Pokemon. Grew up with it. My kids into it, and the Pokemon's had a manga series that started in the '90s that I actually picked up. I have every one of the original Pokemon comic books that were taken from the manga and turned into a comic book. But I read the first 7 volumes of those comic book volumes of those manga because I liked the Pokemon. And I enjoyed them because the stories were based on the video games, like the Nintendo Game Boy games, and not the TV show, which made them so good. They were fan freaking tastic. Some of my favorite things I've ever read. But that's the only thing. I can't get into any of the other stuff. Nick, however, he loves all of it, like the tentacles and the in and outs and all that. He's about it.
No.
He loves it.
I'm into normal stories. Honestly, manga is nothing more than comic books. You just read it a little bit differently. There's some very cringy stuff in Western comic books. There's some very cringy stuff and culturally different things, honestly, in manga. Like one thing that was always strange to me is a lot of manga. It always focuses on like a younger character.
Mm-hmm.
But from a cultural standpoint, it's because as an adult, like an office employee, they call them salarymen.
Yeah.
And literally they spend every single second of their time working, and then they're only home. Like it's a very boring lifestyle, so it's hard to base anything off them from a cultural aspect. But honestly, with manga, it's so simple to figure out where to start because say you want to start with My Hero Academia Volume 1. Say you want to start with Dragon Ball Super Volume 1. And they come in, like $9 books. You can even order them from a local comic shop, and you don't have to worry about going, okay, if I want to read Superman, do I start in the 20s, whenever it was first released? Like, what is it, 1929, right?
Yeah.
Or do I start with Rebirth? With manga, it's, hey, Volume 1, and there you go. And they continue it, and there's normally a lot of really classic stuff has a beginning and end. And it's ongoing, and I read it all digitally through the Shonen Jump app and even Comixology. So, but yeah, it's very easy. That's awesome, Blue Hellion. I'm all about that. What is this? Hold on. Does it normal manga? No, normal manga doesn't have any of that. But anyways, so enough about manga because I know everybody enjoys it. It's good though. It's great storytelling. If you can find all the volumes, that's why I read it digitally because the print shortage, that's killing that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? We were talking about something a little bit earlier, and I was going to continue that conversation.
Oh no. So John told me that he submitted some modern books to CGC for someone.
Yeah.
And they were checked in on I don't know the exact dates, but say, he checked in on the 20th, graded, and shipped out on the 21st.
Wow.
And he said he started noticing that, so he started, he reached out to CGC, and basically like they're working 2 lines now. So they're working old stock and new stock at the same time, like in 2 different. So like they're trying to get the stuff that's coming in and back out while they're still working on the old stuff. And I was like, I still think that's really crappy though.
Yeah.
Because like, why is it fair that this person's books just got here today and they're already graded and getting shipped back out tomorrow, and my books have been here for 8 months and still haven't got shipped out? Mike,
it could be,
and Killer Finds, his books have been there almost 9 months. They just got shipped out the other day.
It could be also, and again, from a logistics standpoint, would you want a really good grader to be grading your, who knows how to do, like a senior guy, to be messing with your Golden Age stuff or your modern stuff?
Well, that's the thing.
Could be that they just don't
have specific graders that just grade Golden Age
weird,
stuff.
but what in the world is that? Is that a mole?
I don't know. Do I have a mole?
No, that looks weird. Looks like a growth.
I don't know. Right there?
No, right. Watch out. Oh, okay, it's not. It's like, good Lord, it just looked weird.
Oh, I got my arm caught on something hot this week. I said some bad words when that happened.
But like, yeah, I think we'll it's probably has more.
I know that they do have like Golden Age graders, just great Golden Age stuff.
And that's probably
And
what it is. They're probably
yeah,
just
they've
trying to-
got. I believe they have like each tier.
they have a specialty, and
Yeah.
like the new guys are probably coming and doing modern because that's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, and I mean it's like it's whatever, you know, but
So there's really not a great way to create.
honestly,
fairness.
and I know, like financially, it's a horrible move for them, but I still like the way Beckett did. And is it Beckett?
it's all these.
They
all
just
these card
completely
graders,
they stopped
they
taking
stopped
submissions and
unless
caught
it was
up.
a certain tier. You
Yeah.
cannot get a card graded for under $150.
Yeah, and they can get caught up.
yeah, they're apparently like like a $500,000 behind or something like that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I mean, so they can get
Yeah.
caught up. Well, I mean, who knows how far CGC's behind? I saw the one guy, the man in the red hood.
yeah,
He's got invoices that he sent in over the past few months, 2 stacks of papers this thick, and he's sending in like 25 books at a time.
yeah.
Like, how are they ever going to get caught up?
I don't know.
There's no, they can't hire enough people to ever catch up and be able to get the turnaround times up.
I wonder how much those graders make. It can't be much.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure it's. I mean, I'm sure it's a decent amount, but it can't be. It can't be. Sorry, I was trying to fix it after.
Yeah, these are empty because I went through all of my comic book boxes.
Yeah.
I got like 11 short boxes, and I
Yeah.
sat 2 short boxes out.
Yeah, you told me.
And I'm telling them.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
And I took 2 short boxes that were empty, and I went through all my books, and I filled 2 short boxes up with books I wanted to keep. Everything else is leaving. Now that does not count my Silver Age box, my Turtles box, and my Power Rangers box. But like out of all my my new comic book day and just fluff stuff that I'm
Yeah.
just like trying to get rid of. Now, don't open that up because I ain't been able to stretch that spine yet, y'all. You know, we got to stretch that spine. I'm gonna do an overview video on the hardcover this week, so we can try to get that out too. Because I haven't even seen anybody really do one. If I see you do one before I get mine out, I will find you and I will wreck you. But
Jim will
yeah,
probably have
I
one
think
out
right
one
now
day.
everybody's just selling them, like so nobody's even opening the freaking things.
Yeah.
But I'm
But people want to see, you know, yeah.
what's inside, you know?
And
What
is
is
it like good quality? Like this one,
Yeah.
this one looks crap. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, it's not really closing good. Anyways,
I know
but yeah,
if
like
it-
the
it-
definition of insanity is to continue to do the same thing over and over again. And
That's
so
upside down.
CGC is it? Oh yeah. So CGC has to try something new. So them trying out a new system or new ways, like they're
well,
never gonna make-
CBCS is falling into that.
it's because everybody
CBCS is
got sick
falling
of
in- yeah.
CGC's
So
crap.
now they're like just as behind.
I have a random question. How tall are you, Dustin? 5'6", and don't let him lie. He's not a inch taller.
I am 5'7" all day.
Never.
I am 5. Carl put a tape measure on me a couple weeks ago. I'm
You were in
5'7".
boots then.
Actually, I wasn't that day. Thank you very much.
That's funny though. He asked the question. I don't
What's
know
up,
why.
bro? But yeah, like Sean, they've done lost his books or something. Like Sean is like not happy right now because he has submitted books
Yeah.
for other people months after he sent his own in,
Yeah.
and like who that he done got his books back and showed them off and everything within like a week or two. And Sean's got books that ain't come in and they've been gone for months.
And I will
So
say
it's
I've been
crazy.
seeing a lot more.
You 6'1"? I did see. I would have never thought Russ was that tall. It's crazy, man. You see people like I always thought Kenny would have been like some tall guy, but he's a short guy like me.
You need to go look at the picture that we put up of him and Bubs from Lexington a few weeks ago.
Bub's like 7'2".
He's
bro.
not that tall. He's maybe 6'3". And I took a picture and I was like, "Can you find Dustin? Because he's just a little man there." It was funny.
Hey, I walk tall though.
That's fine.
That's all that matters.
Hey.
The Marvel Epic Collections.
So my brother-in-law, that he collects a ton of them,
I don't know what that is.
like a trade version. So my brother-in-law collects a bunch of them, and we were actually talking about it yesterday.
6'6".
I know. Could you imagine?
Well, no wonder he is tall.
Tall
Paul
Paul.
comics. So
So my brother-in-law collects those. I'm not sure in terms of like collectability or price.
all I know is everybody is damn near the same size when they're laying on the floor. That's all I know. I get you on the floor, it's over, dude.
But he loves them. He loves to read them that way. I think if some do go out of print, they can't go up in value. But in terms of like collectability, I don't know much about it. And I do also know they tend, from what he was saying, like they tend to print kind of weird out of order stuff. So like they may jump around, and he said that does frustrate him, or they may just not continue to create more content.
Mhm.
So actually, did you know they invented?
Is that like the Marvel Masterworks?
No, it's different.
I'm still so mad. Like that's the only way you can get collected editions of like original Ghost Rider
Yeah.
stuff. Like, why in the world do we have Donny Cates omnibus out here, but we have yet to get a Johnny Blaze, Marvel Spotlight, and Ghost Rider Volume 1 omnibus yet?
Yeah.
What is taking so long for this?
I don't know, man.
Why?
Toad said Dustin can't wait to get people on their backs.
But I mean, they've made so many. Like, why we have a power
What's
pack?
up, Perry?
We have a power pack omnibus. Why do we have a power pack
Dude,
omnibus?
Josh,
But
have a good night.
But we don't have a Ghost Rider omnibus from the original run. We have a Ghost Rider omnibus from the what's the guy's name? He did the Avengers run that we liked so much last year, and he did
Jason Aaron.
Jason Aaron. We have a Jason Aaron Ghost Rider omnibus. Like okay, cool, but like,
But it could
where?
It could it's all data based, right? Data driven. So
It's all on the Marvel app.
But yeah, but that's easy to do. But what I'm saying is, like, maybe they went from the Marvel app and they're like, there's nobody even interested. Like, nobody actually goes in and reads this, so I may not.
Well,
collect
I
it.
want one.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but they do have some odd ones. But yeah, I don't know, man. But like I said, the Epic Collections, my brother-in-law loves to read them that way. Logan, he when he goes out and hunts, he looks for those to try to complete his run, and that's how he loves to read them. So it's Josh is leaving.
People don't buy Donny Cates' book. People spec on Donny Cates' books. Come on, let's be real here. All right, Josh, take it easy, bro.
That's too funny.
It's the first time in a long time that I have not had books sitting at Josh's shop that I'm paying on, or
I think you still have some stuff there. It's, I think, stuff that he's just been putting in there for you.
Oh, but like I had the Avengers 4 I was paying on, then I had the Turtles books that I was paying on.
He does have a Doctor Strange. We were talking about Tales of Suspense. What is it, 169?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna buy one from Sean, but I ended up doing that CGC order, and I couldn't purchase it from him, even though I really wanted that book.
Early Image stuff for sure. Invincible, Walking Dead, and there's more of that too. But yeah, like earlier stuff.
Bro, you got to get on those. Got to get on those young bloods, man. That's the new hot speckness, bro.
Dark Shadow, Darkhawk. So what I was gonna say, Invincible. You know they have those library collections 1, 2, and 3. Those really nice
The
ones.
hardcovers.
Yeah.
Don't you have them?
No. I have
Okay.
the Ultimate collections. 1,
Which
2, and
one's
3.
better?
Well, 1, 2, and 3. They haven't printed another one since 2011. It doesn't even collect all 150 something issues. So like they have 3 really nice ones, and then like halfway through, you have nothing left. I'm so glad I didn't buy them because I almost bought them at Quest because of how nice they are, and one was selling like so much.
Nice tall paw. That's
It
nice.
is Tales of Suspense. Is that one Black Widow or
No, he's saying Strange Tales. Oh no, Tales of Suspense. Sorry,
is
I was
that one
reading something
Black
else.
Widow? Or is she 56?
57 might be Hawkeye.
Maybe or Ant-Man's also early right there, isn't it?
All right, gamer. Later, bro.
Have a good night, JT.
B. Raimi. Yeah, I if you want to buy a Doctor Strange 169
Hawkeye,
hit me up and let me know.
Josh also.
I think he's like right around. I think he said 390 maybe. I got pictures of it I can send you.
Sean's a good dude.
Yeah, he's my dude. Yeah, he said 390. I mean, it's got
some. Is that chipping at the top or missing?
Oh yeah, it's missing a whole.
Yeah, that's tough.
But this book has gone up so much.
But the cover itself looks.
Oh
gorgeous.
no! Look,
what happened?
What did happen? Oh no! It's sitting on top of another book.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that
does look pretty good.
That's a pretty short book. The colors are vibrant.
It has the Marvel subscription fold.
I love that.
It doesn't bother me a bit.
I love this subscription.
Well, that's awesome, Sindane.
Look at that back cover. It is pretty though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how serious you are, B. Raimi, but if you are, man, let me know. I can put you in touch, bro.
Yeah, Josh has one, and I may try to trade him an Invincible Iron Man #1 and 9.6 for it.
Ooh, there you go.
You're talking an $800 book versus 100.
What grade is it?
9.6. No, Josh's isn't. The Invincible Iron Man is.
No, what is Josh's?
Like 7075. Something like that.
I'd trade him that whole stack of stuff you got and
$500.
right something.
No. I think I threw like $400 out at him, and I was like,
Wow.
he's like, how much do I have on it? And I said, I'm not telling you, yes or no. And he said, it depends on how much I have on the book. I was like, I'm not telling you. They cracked me up.
Cinia said his shop just took in a 180, 182. Nice.
First appearance of Wolverine.
Nope, that is actual. Oh yeah, 180 is. I thought you said 181. Yep.
So Black Widow came in because Tales of Suspense 53 is Iron Man, right? Or am I all over the place?
49 or 39.
39.
39 is Iron Man.
Nick dying on the couch is driving this comic to death. That's why I've taken a ton of medicine. I'm highly medicated. Man, I'm all over the place on Tales. Remember when I was going to collect all that?
I started to. I've got a.
I have.
Well, I started in the. Oh my gosh! Can you remember the Tales of Suspense that we had that we sold
for nothing, and then they flipped them?
Yeah. I wonder what issues they were.
They were late 80s, early 90s, not like in the 90s.
Like I've got where Captain America came in.
Yeah.
And I've got I started picking up all the Captain America
Captain
Tales
America
of
Black
Suspense.
Panther cover.
I do too. I bought that one from Houdat. That was the last issue before it turned into Cap 100, I believe.
Yeah, I bought mine from Josh.
Yeah. I'm
feeling bad for me. I'm gonna have to find something open to go get some Sudafed. What time does Publix close? Like 8?
Yeah. You know everything closes early now because they can't get anybody to work.
You think Dollar General's open? Are they 24/7?
No, only thing 24/7. I don't know if anything is anymore. I only think Walmart is, bro. You might just have to die.
Ooh, I could probably go to the racetrack. I wonder if they have Sudafed.
You mean Quick Trip?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give me a pizza and a Sudafed.
I don't know if you can buy Sudafed after a certain time because they might think you're a crackhead.
Well, they took out the.
Sorry, we don't sell Sudafed past 10:30 in the morning.
Oh man, that heads. What's something you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, we got about 15 more minutes. About 15 more minutes, and
right now the only person in the super chat giveaway is Nat Mountain Air, so it makes it real easy.
Yep. Matter of fact, y'all don't even send super chats
because we're not. Well, you can, but we're not spinning the wheel till next week, anyways. Yeah. Or
next week is going to be you and Justin.
Where are you going to be?
Camping, bro.
Oh, that's right.
You guys still need to run the show, even if I'm not here. There's no excuses. I've run the show without both of y'all. With just one of y'all.
Well, you'll be like, oh, I'm not getting on tonight. And then you'll be like, then you realize how bored you are on Saturday night with nothing to do. And all your friends are here.
Yeah, you and Justin can do a show without me.
Oh, I can do a show on my own. I'll get naked.
Oh, my God.
You got naked.
Oh, the Braves did win? Well, look at there.
They're going to get smacked, though.
Man, that's like, I think I would have rather the Braves, like as a Braves fan, I would have rather them lost the NLCS and break my heart in that series instead of the World Series. We haven't done a top 10 in a while.
We're going to bring it back.
Dude, I've tried to do top 10. I can't get these jokers on board. And they're like, well, what if we just do like a crazy? What if we just do like a top 5 instead? Or like we all name just our top 10s. And I'm like, bro, why like y'all know, like why can we not just do a top 10? Like why? I don't know. He said he gagged twice.
Sorry, the microphone is actually pretty far away, and I'm.
Andy is my favorite. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry, guys. I know it's gross.
Hagen belongs to me, so I still win.
He said he absolutely can't stand the Dodgers.
Really? I played for the Dallas Dodgers, and I was actually considering, this has nothing to do with the Braves playing the Dodgers, but Hagen, I might move him to the Dallas ball field, and I was like, man, it might be cool to bring back the old Dallas Dodgers, man. But I think we're going to be that.
Health card in, doesn't think much.
I think we're going to be the Outlaws or the Cowboys.
Why don't you do a cool name?
I think the Outlaws would be cool.
No, seriously, like in no seriousness, you have an opportunity to name something from comic books.
There's already an Avengers team, and they straight up have the MCU Avengers A on their hats and everything.
Or why don't you do something turtle related? The Ronins.
Yeah,
Or the
that's
Turtles.
weird.
Just do the Turtles, dude, and I could do your logo design. Don't be a little girl.
Cause I want it.
Do the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Oh my god.
Or the New Mutants.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna bring back the top picks whenever we're all back. But Justin and these
Top
Comic
bad
Cons,
comic experiences.
that mine will all be named at one place.
Oh, hold on. Somebody said. Let's see who said that. Oh, Brandon thinks that the Braves are gonna beat Houston in 5. I don't know. Gunslingers. That's a good one.
Right on, Toad. What kind of DBZ cards are they? Like new ones, old ones? I just enjoy the artwork, man. They're really cool. They're really neat artwork. Makes me feel nostalgic.
We could be the Wolverines.
The Web Shooters.
That's Spider-Man related. I don't dig it.
No, you can't be the Wolverines because no way in hell go Astros.
Go Stros, baby. He said.
You couldn't be Wolverines because people would think maybe you're talking about the animal.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the idea of doing the Outlaws. Andy's team was the first
Or
Outlaws.
do like
and-
do something like Captain America related. You could have red, white, and blue jerseys with the flag.
See, I like the idea of doing like the Outlaws and going all black and just having like a group of 6-year-olds to just walk out and be intimidating. We're gonna have the paint under the eyes, like, and just be out there and just teach them,
Or
have them just like
is there like a
big
little-
old chaws of Big League Chew and
Do
spitting
gunslinger.
on the ground.
do the gunslingers?
Somebody said gunslingers. so
Yeah,
that'd be all right.
like Spawn. No, I would go deep cut, man. Like, fun. You guys could be the Wendigos. The Wendigo.
The Wendigos.
When yeah.
That would be so god awful.
People are like, who the hell is Wendigo? Shout out to it. I bought an NFT out of FOMO. Hey, look.
The road dogs, right?
I'm enjoying the NFT things. Which one did you get? I was able to pick up ASM 50
JB is just pissed about this NFT game
because you can't get it.
he's missed out on every single one.
That is not funny.
Like
but
immediately he's on there
I
and he
know.
can't get them. He's pissed. He was getting so mad last night.
I know. Did he say anything about me or ask you about him?
Yeah, he was asking me. I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't buy the dumb things. Like, you need to talk to Nick.
I can't do anything. But yeah, like honestly, like it is truly a speculation there. I'm gonna be candid. You guys could be the Web of Spider-Mans.
I'm not a Spider-Man guy.
Oh, he bought the Ben Riley one. See, I wasn't interested in Ben Riley. I don't like Scarlet Spider, Ben Riley, all that. Not my thing. Okay, you bought it at the market for $10. That's not bad. Because you can still go buy them after market.
Hey, you know what, Ryan? It's like they say, bro. $20 is $20. So
Me too, man. Like I said, this could be the moment.
I think if this stuff ever amounts, like these big prices, like when you were telling me, oh, this book's going for $500, like, no, it's not going for $500. It's going for 500 whatever crypto
Gems,
money.
yes, but somebody has to put in 500 USD so that the money is there. You can't just make up gems. You have to buy it with USD. That's why I'm comfortable because I know the money's going to be there, right? So if some of these people are buying these things for $10,000, they're still putting 10,000 USD.
What about that moron that bought a house for like 150 grand or something on there?
What do you mean?
I saw something where some idiot bought $150,000 NFT house.
Oh, wow. People spend ridiculous money.
What the hell are you gonna do with that, dude? You can't live in the damn thing.
Yeah, very 100. So
It is collect your way, but sometimes your way's dumb. I don't know.
he's yakking on you, man. That's what I was talking about earlier. Somebody got on there and posted a big thing about it.
Look, I can talk smack to Nick all day long. If I'm talking to you guys, I'm not gonna talk to you the same way.
Hey, y'all could be the Walking Deads.
Oh
The House of Secrets.
my god. No.
But for real though, y'all should be the Man Things. A bunch of 6-year-olds walk out of the baseball team called the Man Things. That is hilarious. No, dude, that needs to happen.
Well, Ryan, you're different, dude, because we're that close. But yeah,
he probably talks to you worse.
Well, I talk to Ryan how Ryan talks to me.
Like family. Y'all could be the Mortal Kombats.
No, that would be dumb. If I asked Hagen, he'd be like, I want to be the Charizard.
You could be the Prison Mikes. Dude, that would be so funny.
Oh my gosh.
The Foot Clan is honestly, that is a name that could work. Like
Just the Foot.
Yeah. Or if I did your logo, you could do like the Foot and then just have like the clan or something. Yeah. No, the Foot would be good.
I wouldn't want to put clan.
That's fine.
You know?
Yeah, you definitely avoid that. Yeah, avoid that at all costs.
Yeah.
Just do the Foot.
Yeah, just the Foot.
Because some don't. Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Yeah. The feet.
No, seriously, the Foot would be really cool. And you could do it in a classic font like that.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Man.
We'll see.
I'm all about that right now. What else? You could call your team name the Zards. Seriously, though, the Foot, that's like, I'm genuinely think that's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, everybody else probably going to think it's the dumbest
doesn't matter,
shit they've
dude.
ever heard.
It doesn't matter, dude.
I'm like,
It's
we're
the
playing the
deep cut.
Foot. Like, yeah, watch where we put it. Watch where we put the Foot, homie.
Especially in Alabama. Well, yeah. So
Perry's toe. We talked about Perry's toe on Disco After Dark last night.
that's a deep cut.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Like we got into this game. Like it was like a whole different crew of us rocking. You know, when we first started.
No, you couldn't do the Rangers because that's people would think it's the.
Yeah. Oh, so funny story. The team that I got second place state trophy for. Our coach asked us like if we wanted to be like the White Sox or the Rangers, and we were all like, "We want to be the Rangers! Oh my God, we're gonna be the Rangers!" And then we get the Texas Rangers uniforms, and we're like, "What is this shit? Where's my shield, man? Where's the dragon shield?"
Oh man, we do love the Hobbits. That was good. That would actually be pretty funny. A bunch of 6-year-olds running around.
Oh man!
But seriously, like if you get to name the team, like that would be so fun to do like a deep cut comic reference. Screw what people think, because you're gonna go out there and suck anyways. Might as well enjoy it.
That's why I'm creating. That's why I'm taking him out of the program he's in now, and we're starting a new team because
you need to put him out at West Cobb. People need to know what they're doing.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think at this age I want to take him out there because I don't know. That's a thought though.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. If I was gonna take him anywhere, it'd be East Cobb though. East Cobb's where it's at. It's expensive to play with those guys though. Like even at his age, you know, they're travel ball all year round. You're looking at probably $1,000 a year just to be on the team.
Well, I pay that a month in daycare, so whatever.
You know, they go practice at places like the Bat where it's like literally $600 for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to show me something before we go that hard. And he's been doing it though. Like, I mean, I've been brutally honest about my kids' baseball play for a long time. Like you guys, like, you know, how'd the game go? He sucks. You know, how many times have I said that? Like they suck. But he has just, I don't know what happened. The Warriors, that's it. I love it. I love that. Yes. You win, Christopher Padilla. Ding ding, round's over.
No, bro,
But he's really, really stepped up this past season, and he's taking it a lot more seriously, and he understands that he doesn't have a lot of other players like he has in the past that are good enough to carry the team, and he's got to be one of those kids, and he's done really well for it.
Ryan, is your guy more like a Roy Kent? I hope he's watched Ted Lasso. I think Ellie's gonna probably play soccer. We're gonna let her. She's been doing soccer tots.
Yeah, I like the Warriors, man, because I love that movie. You guys know I got the comic book poster over here. Eventually, I'm going to get that comic book from my LCS. He's got 196 on his wall for $1,000, but
He's the only one on Earth that has those, right?
Yeah, he's got all of them. Well, except for the ones that were like given to the artists and writers and stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of them out there, but you know, as a whole, like he has the print run of them. But yeah, he won't give me one. He keeps saying he's got to find them and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, John, I'll play your game. And like part of me is like, why don't you just buy the 96? But my problem is they have that cover, and I want the cover with the Fury on it. Like that's the cover I want. The Furies is another
I've only
good
seen
one.
that movie once, and I didn't really think it was all that great, to be candid with you.
When did you watch it though?
It probably was a decade ago.
Yeah, watch it again now,
As
and
an adult.
it watches differently. The Furies, bro.
I got Skywatch Charlie's Angels last night.
The Furies is sick.
No,
Oh my
I don't get
god, that's the gang, the baseball guys. They're the Furies.
Okay.
That's it, bro.
I got Skywatch Charlie's Angels. That was cool.
Never seen it.
What?
It doesn't.
Drew
even-
Barrymore actually shows like
It's like nothing that really interests me.
it's a stupid, funny movie. She thought it was dumb, and I'm just
I
cracking
liked.
up.
I thought Drew Mary. Like I don't think Drew Barrymore has ever been more hot than she was in.
Wedding Singer.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Carmen Diaz. Is that her name?
Cameron Diaz. she's
Cameron
in it, too.
Diaz. Like she's not.
You
been,
believe they're 50 years old now?
Hey, Cameron Diaz, hottest role ever was in The Mask when she walks into the bank.
Can't place it. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Look it up. Look it up.
We watched The Holiday too with Jack Black. It was his like a bigger break for him, but
Never
he was
seen
in a
it.
serious one. It's like it's more of a rom-com, romantic comedy. But John Krasinski was in it, and for like a split second. But yeah, dude, you believe Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore? They're like 46 to 52 years old.
It's wild.
I mean, Drew Barrymore, 50 years old.
Go
What?
look at pictures of the freaking cast of Friends. Jesus,
Yeah, Joey. He's in.
he's got his own show. He's all gray headed and
Matt
everything.
LeBlanc. Yeah, I didn't care for Friends. Sky liked it. Jennifer Aniston's over 50, but you couldn't tell.
That is perfection in a female body right there.
Honestly, The Holiday was a pretty
She
good movie. I'm not gonna
is-
lie.
Something else. Like
Cameron
a
Diaz
whole
is
nother-
the best when it comes to Shrek.
She's made from on a whole nother planet and
That's
just
because half of them are druggies now.
gifted to the planet Earth. I mean,
No, she has enough
you
money
could
to
not ask for anything better than Jennifer Aniston.
She has enough money to keep herself looking like that.
Doesn't matter. Jennifer Aniston is. There will never be anything better than that.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore was 6 when she did E.T. Now she's almost 50.
I didn't know she was in E.T.
40 years ago.
I've never seen E.T.
That was her. Yeah, she was kid acting. Courtney Cox. Is she
She was in Friends.
friend?
Yeah.
Oh,
I never
never
thought
mind.
she was. She irritates me. Her face.
Is
it
she the one that
irritates
did
me.
all the plastic surgery and looks really bad now?
I thought she's always. I never thought she.
Because
Was
you know
all
they did
that.
the reunion.
Yeah. David Schwimmer. Yeah.
I tell you who still looks good, not in a weird way. Michael Scott.
Oh yeah, that dude. He.
But look, from the first season of Office when he had no hair
Oh my god.
to now.
And you know what he said?
Uh,
It was the way they combed his hair. going forward.
no,
That was what he said because he's been asked about it, and he said that no, it was just the way they combed my hair. You know, instead of combing it straight back, they started combing it over this way, and you know, it just made it look different. I'm like, bro, you had plugs
it
from
is
hail
still
put in.
so thick. He's
Yeah.
in the morning show.
Yeah, Steve Carell, that dude aged well for sure.
Yes. And he's in yeah, he looks good in a suit. I'm not gonna lie. Like not in a weird way. Yeah, Chris Pratt went fat to fit.
Chris Pratt is fantastic. I love Chris Pratt.
Drew Barrymore.
People need to get off his ass. He's a freaking fantastic actor. He's hilarious.
Drew Barrymore was awesome in but they canceled. It was a Netflix show where she turned into a zombie. It was just a comedy movie with a comedy show. She has her own show now, her own YouTube thing. I know, I need something, guys. What's up, Chris? Should I announce your full name like JB does? Comics and Chaos. I can't even breathe.
I just remembered that I volunteered to get up with my kid in the morning so my wife could sleep in. So I think we're about to call it, guys, because he's going to be up in, who knows, 6 hours probably. Plus, I'm pretty sure he's probably laying in my bed.
California diet. Or
Top 10
Santa Clarita
90s
diet.
hotties.
Well,
Kelly Kapowski, Amy Jo Johnson. They got to be on there.
I'm thinking, I was trying to come up with something funny and I can't think of anything. Chris Tucker. Just something stupid. I'm just trying to, like, I know Jackie Chan. You know what movies I'm talking about? Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
Those are some classics, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what makes me so sad to know that we probably won't likely get many more Jackie Chan movies?
We're not going to get any kind of good movies like we had, like they came out like that. Like there's nothing like that. That kind of, it's just
It just saddens me that one day
just
Jackie
like
Chan's going to die.
It's just like with music, like you know, the days of like bands being around making
and Will
music.
Smith
like,
is now doing like granddad and father roles now.
Yeah, that dude's freaking. He's lost his damn mind.
Yeah, he's weird.
That whole family is outside of their mind. Them some crazy ass people.
What else?
All right, Peterson. Thanks, man, for hanging out, Chris. I haven't seen any of it. I stay away from anything modern music. I think it's all trash. But
I don't.
I'm gonna get off my lawn, guy, from what I've been told. So I have a chance to possibly go sit, literally touching the stage for Metallica in 2 weeks. So that'd be cool.
He's not going to do a Babble-On because of that.
Oh, I would damn the Babble-On, bro. I get to go sit right in front of the stage for Metallica. That would be awesome.
He probably does like Papa Roach.
Hey, frig you, guy. Nothing wrong with Papa Roach.
He's
telling you what, if Limp Bizkit gets within 4 states of where I'm at, me and Tyler talked last night, like, we are gone. We are going.
That was too funny. The Babble-On. Oh, man. We do have another brother and another sister.
They suck, though.
Katie likes anime and mangas. Well, anime, so I can talk about that. Andy's just... He's stupid. He shot me.
A lot.
A lot. At one point, I mean, I couldn't even...
Speaking of the devil. He's literally talking smack about him as he pops in. On our Instagram, JT Gamer at @2 Brothers Comics.
But they must be all family friendly.
Yeah, I don't want to see you're drunk, bro.
I'm saying that both
Sure,
seriously.
it's nice, but I don't need to see it.
I'm saying that both serious and jokingly at the same time because it was funny. We don't suck. You suck. Your beard is awful.
You can't even.
He has a better beard.
You're just
than you
mad.
do. This looks nicer than yours.
All right, guys. I think
I'll draw for the super chat next week.
Yeah, I will not be here next week, so you guys make sure y'all still come show up and at least hang out for 5 or 10 minutes with Nick and Justin. Don't make them feel bad. We all know
Justin's probably going to have another wedding or a Comic-Con to go to watch.
You better call around, find somebody. But I don't want these guys to feel like
there's a
only
area.
show up for me. We know the truth, but
all the small things.
So now Nick's singing Blink 182. So
what else? There was another movie I started watching. I don't know. What's y'all's favorite early 2000s movie? I'm kind of feeling a little nostalgic.
It's not all you're feeling. For me, it's got to be the American Pie movies. I don't know why, but those I think it's a lot to do with the soundtracks and everything.
You know,
else.
she's hosting the Penn and Teller Phyllis.
Who?
The redhead.
I loved her. Like
She's still just as goofy.
She didn't age well, but in the original movies, oh yeah. She get it, bro.
Dustin was probably the guy though using the apple pie.
Oh, here we go with Chris and his Jenna Jameson.
I don't know who that is. I don't want to know.
Yeah, we'll probably end up getting this video canceled by saying her name. Mm-hmm.
But you, Chris, also like to watch the early Sylvester Stallone movies.
What's wrong with that?
He was a porn star.
Oh, you're talking about those movies.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're talking about like Rocky and Rambo, and I'm like, what's wrong with those?
No.
Yeah, I know that yeah, he did that before he did Rocky and all that.
Yeah.
I was so happy my kid enjoyed
I thought
the
you were
Rocky
about to say
movies.
something else.
No, I was glad my kid enjoyed the Rocky movies.
Yeah. He's gonna like anything that you tell him to like. That's how kids are, man.
I didn't tell him to like anything. I literally had it on. I was watching it, and then I went and started helping Amanda clean. I come back in there, and he's just glued to it. So it's like cool.
I'm waiting on the pickup line too.
I think that was it.
Oh, okay.
That was the one-liner.
Well, because there's the old the one joke where it's like women age like milk. And he says something else. I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna call the Babble-On. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thanks for showing up and wishing Hagen happy birthday. He had so much fun showing off those Pokemon cards, and we'll be in here in the morning super early, I'm sure, filling up his Pokemon binder with his cards. I don't know, maybe I'll put it on live and just have the camera facing his binder while he decides what cards he wants to put in his binder. So I don't know, we'll see.
And the most important thing is not to make fun of my mustache anymore. I have feelings and emotions. And, yeah.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Thanks for showing up. As always, guys, stop buying NFTs and collect your wealth.